and Sean Belizean wake you up every Monday through Friday on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. That's right, Big D Energy has moved to mornings. Get your morning dose of Neil's tone and Sean's insanity. Weekdays 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Two Detroit sports legends coming together for the best Detroit sports morning show there is. Big D Energy, waking you up weekdays on Detroit's #1 sports network.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network.
Yeah.
My name is Neil Rule. That guy is Sean Belizean. What's up, Sean?
Oh, I'm so happy.
Why is that?
It's all coming together. It's all. I mean, that
Not
was
again.
It was a great again.
Not
yes,
again.
Yes, it's coming together. It's coming together again. What a bad watch. It's just two bad teams. I'm sorry. I'm happy they won. I hope it's real with Colt Keith. All of it, okay? But, oh my gosh, was that bad. Jeez, oh, Pete.
Sean, a 3-home run night?
Cole Keith, come on.
To
I
give you
hope it's
4 on
real.
the season?
Right, one
Listen-
home run coming in.
Listen to me.
9 ribbies
I'm
coming
tired of getting yelled at for being negative, okay? So what I'm going to say is I hope it's real, and I'm going to smile. And I'm also going to say your life would be a lot better if you find yourself a woman that loves you the way AJ loves Jemai.
in. Yeah, that's
If you could do that,
Yeah.
your life would be so much better.
In the chat.
I'm not sure what other options he has, but
You can jump into the chat right now.
Me!
Get your
no, real shit though. Real shit. He don't even hit lefties
I'll
good.
go up there. Come on.
He's
big
supposed to be
dog.
this lefty killer. His OPS against lefties is horrible.
Jeez.
Oh, my gosh. Get in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Put your thoughts out there. You want to skip the line, you can use the super chat. Just how Michael let do that. We'll get to that one in just a second. But in the chat, Sean, O'Brien81 said Ron Gardenhire. Why?
I love Ron.
Why not?
Shout out Ron, man. He was here at a bad
I
time.
love Gardy.
No, he was cool, man.
No, listen, don't we all want to ride out of town like Gardy?
Yeah.
Man, this team's bad. I'm out.
Yeah.
Gardy, there's 2 weeks left in the season.
Nah.
No.
Nah,
You got it, dog.
Right.
And nobody called him out for it. He
out
just
Ron,
quit.
man.
That was it. That was the end of the year. Oh, good stuff.
Ron Gardenhire, man. That's
I wasn't mad at him, man.
that's the guy. That's the guy. No,
I wasn't dealing with that shit. I wasn't mad at
Do
you.
you remember back in the day, Sparky did that? The one year the Tigers were so bad, and he's like, this sucks. I'm gonna take a month and a half off. All right, Spark. You know,
See you in Cali, Spark.
come on. That was 6 years ago. That's so funny.
Wow.
That is funny. Spenny, it came up in the Woodward Sports chat yesterday, the text thread that we have.
Later,
Spencer
Gardy.
Raxter brought up Ron Gardenhire just for no reason.
At all.
Spencer went on a 14-2 run in the Woodward
He
Sport
did.
text
Oh,
thread
he did.
yesterday.
He did.
And just like the Spurs, no one called timeout. No one made any subs. They
Damn.
just let it happen.
Bad
dude.
coaching, man.
He was coming from every direction. So, like, when Ron Gardenhire came up, that's what I said. I said, here's a guy that literally quit 2 weeks before the season ended. I mean, he was just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do this anymore. And everybody's like, see you, Ron. You're the best. And then, like,
I mean,
he quit.
he was the
Okay.
best thing about those teams. I can't lie to you.
Are you gonna lie to me, Sean, though, and say you weren't about Ron Gardenhire Garden Gnome Night at Comerica? Come on.
What, the marketing. What is this nonsense?
Gardy Ball never got a chance to take off. I really wanted to see Gardy Ball here, and we just never saw
No,
it.
we
And
never
I'm
did
sad.
see it. We never
Rats.
did see it. KG in the building. What's good?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I tuned into last night's game, and as soon as I tune in, it's back-to-back home runs by Whack Arnolds or wherever the hell his name is. Like, I keep forgetting Wacky Pack. They was calling him in the Woodward Tiger chat. No, but thank God they won. But it's like you said, man. It's
Does
What do you want me to do with
you
it?
even
Like-
feel good?
no,
Like-
no.
No. I'm trying though. I don't want to. I don't want to be. Why are you always crapping on?
Bro,
me?
you you had all these home runs in Minute Maid Park, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, what am I supposed to take from that? You guys were 0 of 9 in terms of runners in scoring position. Still, you struck out 18 times. Still, but it is what it is, man.
Listen, it's striking. It's striking position though. I mean, everybody knows.
Everybody
12
knows.
Games out June 16th. You're exactly where you need to be. See?
Good
Better.
job, Sean.
JB
job.
Smooth in the building. JB was really good,
Jay
man.
Bizzle.
Hey, what's going on? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Didn't even watch last night.
Oh, you missed a
Didn't
great
even-
one.
Damn.
Wasn't
You
even
missed
gonna-
a
You
great
opted out of the Tigers?
So, JB, can I
yes.
ask you a question?
What?
I'm not trying to get in your business.
What's up?
Then what did you do?
Ended up being a movie night with my girl.
Wife took him.
What movie did you watch?
Office Romance.
Sounds great. I think I'd rather watch Tigers Astros.
Yeah.
With all due respect.
Yeah.
With JB, and I say that with all due respect, which
What's
means
up?
I can say anything I want to you after I say with all due respect,
Yeah,
right?
but when
that's,
the
how,
wife,
that's how that works.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty much. but-
yeah.
I mean, when the wife get a hold of you, though, ain't much you can do about
Yeah.
that.
Young Joey's in the building. Generational Alex is here, which means your WNBA minute is cooking right now.
My boy.
You see him like
Did
shake
we
his head.
top
My
out?
boy.
We topped out at 60 seconds, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's as far as we can take that. Yeah. No.
No,
We won't.
we don't want to lose our
Although
audience.
I do have to say this. Generational Alex has me I checked the standings this morning.
Isn't
as a
that
matter
funny?
Of fact.
No, I agree with you. No, I agree. See, my buddies say that all the time about the World Cup with me. Like, screw you. And I'm like, what'd I do? And, like, I'm always looking to see who won matches, like the night before now. Yeah. And maybe that's what we need. Can we get, like, a minute for the World Cup minute or something?
I would like to.
I would love to do
I was
that.
surprised
That would
at
be
the way
nice.
that we carried the discussion yesterday.
Yeah.
Talking about World Cup. I was stunned.
There are more fans out there. Do you know what it reminds me of, though? It reminds me of the diehard hockey fans. I mean, the masses, I get it. Like, people don't care. I mean, they really don't. They can pretend that they do. But the diehards are more passionate.
Yeah, but Sean, if 6,000 people show up in Campus Martius to watch a game on TV,
Don't do it. You're doing it right now.
somebody cares. I'm saying somebody cares.
100%. And the people that care are incredibly passionate. But
Yeah.
when you're talking about the masses, we've heard it our whole life. What are you doing? That's so boring. Oh, did you see a goal?
That shit is
Was
not
it a
boring.
draw? I mean, I've heard that stuff more times than you could shake a stick at. So, like, I'm in that same boat that I am with hockey. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
like, yeah, cool.
But
it's not going to stop me from loving it. But I just know the masses are going to pound on it. You
No,
know?
for sure. But I do think the casual audiences are more invested when it's a countrywide thing, and that's kind of what you're seeing. People
it's
embracing U.S. They really think they have a chance, but don't really know that U.S. is on some bullshit.
all right, so-
but it is what it is.
Like, legitimately, and I'm not going to ask to set up a poll. I'm not going to do that. Okay, but Iran and New Zealand last night. How many people legitimately watch that in our audience?
Probably not a lot. If it's not
Like,
the U.S., they ain't really watching.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and to be honest with you, that was a fascinating watch. It really was.
Yes,
it was.
was.
It was a fascinating watch. But at the same time, I mean, hey, let's break down how Iran just kept fighting back in that game.
Yeah.
Nobody's-
Reminds me of something else.
They're tough to put it. Yeah, they're tough. Hey, they're tough to put away.
Yeah,
Over there.
that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Is the Strait of Hormuz open? Why Iran? I mean,
that's what
all
I was
wanna
told.
know.
I don't know. Gas still high as giraffe ass,
Yeah,
though.
just-
But that's what I was
Heard that
told.
a few times in the last.
Yeah, Sean, it is just like it was before.
Right.
You know?
Did
All
we
right, but
find
anyway,
peace? Why
That's all
Iran?
right. That's enough for our political 30 seconds.
Political 30.
Okay.
Don't let me do the politic 30. I get it here and cook.
Anyway, all right. In the chat, EX27 Evolution. In today's episode of As the Larkin Turns, a bombshell gets dropped. Larkin didn't actually request the trade. It was his evil twin brother.
Dun dun dun.
Have more teams been added?
I think they're finding out the reality of the situation that exactly what we talked about day one. He is not going to dictate
Yeah.
this. It's not. I mean, have teams been officially added? No, but you keep hearing more names added.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It's like speaking of that, KG, like the Strait of Larkin trade is open, and it's more
Strait of
open than
Larkin
people
trade.
think it is.
I think that's fair.
There are many more ships in there than you think there are.
All right, can you give me my hockey like 15 seconds?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what one of the most fascinating stories out there right now is? This whole Mike Babcock thing in Edmonton. You have agents literally telling the Edmonton Oilers, I will tell my clients not to go to Edmonton. Damn. Like, I will, like, literally, if he's your coach, I'm going to tell my clients, and my clients are already telling me I'm not going to go to Edmonton, and they're still going down this road.
Is that just Babcock?
That's it.
He
Did I
just
get
wears
15
people the hell out?
seconds? Did I get that 15 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the reputation started to precede itself in a certain regard, too.
I'm not speaking for DMAC. I don't know, but the vibe I get from D-Mac is he hates that man.
Yeah.
I think there are a lot more people, and you've heard it, that like literally, I've never seen a guy universally blasted the way he was blasted like the last five, like really going even before the Columbus debacle where he was coached for a month and a half. I've never seen a guy in the league blasted universally. I mean, the Chicklets basically did a series where any person that came on had to say something bad about Mike Babcock. I mean, it's just and
nobody struggled.
Yeah, and nobody,
They all had a story.
They weren't short on content.
That's crazy.
This wasn't it's a slow sports night. We don't have a lot of content. No, they were ready to go. I've never seen anything like that in the National Hockey League.
Wow.
Never.
Soccer night in Detroit. Good morning. Anyone happen to catch any good draws yesterday in the World Cup? And soccer night, like I know that you're a soccer fan. And Sean, backing up to when your buddies are like, were there any ties last night? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were. And then like when you do the hockey thing, were there any points given away for losing?
I would say no.
Why doesn't soccer just do that? Just make up points to give away.
We can play that game all day, and that's what the less thans do to each other, though.
Correct.
No, and that's why I've always had a problem with the NBA and the NHL sniping at each other.
Yeah,
it's like stop it. We're going for the same piece of pie that we're never going to get. So like stop it. Enjoy what you enjoy, and we'll move on.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. Let me get to these here before we take the break and we get things rolling. We do have a couple of Lions things in the mix. I want to revisit something with the Pistons.
I like it.
I want to revisit. I want to see if we're any more prepared to make a trade.
I am. I can't speak for everybody.
The early returns say we are not.
Yeah.
But wait, we'll try again. I don't give up on people that quickly, Sean.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm going to try again.
So you actually have hope for Bryce.
That was a reach. Man.
Some people don't want to be saved.
Oh, okay.
Namely passes that he throws. They don't want to be saved. All right, super duper chat here. Mike Willett. Hey, Sean, fun fact. Did you know Rob Brindamore's first NCAA goal was at Taffy Abel Arena on October 14th, 1988 in Sault Ste. Marie? The 88 national champion Lakers went on to beat the Spartans 5-2 that night.
I did not know that. The glorious year that Rob Brindamore spent at Michigan State. Went to St. Louis after but phenomenal. I mean, can't say enough about what that team did.
Soccer Night in Detroit in the Super Chat. The nightmare is over. Friendly's been found safe. For those of you that missed it, Detroit City FC's mascot costume got stolen.
He did get found.
He did get found. That's the reporting. Speaking of that, Danny Dicchio will join us coming up at 9 a.m. today. As a matter of fact, Danny was kind enough to make the schedules work. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll ask him about that.
Yes.
You know what did he do? You know what was Danny's role in the returning of the mascot costume? Exiled Hansen in the Super Chat. Just found out last night that USA could play England in World Cup on July 4th. Slim chance, but maybe it's scripted, LOL.
No. Just no.
They could play Iran, too, on July 3rd. That's in play as well.
Yeah.
Sideless in the Super Chat. All right, fine, some positivity. I was watching videos of the World Cup visitors experiencing America. They wouldn't be ready for Sean's cooking.
That's true. Invite them on. I'm serious. I know I mentioned this yesterday. I think that stuff is cool. Like people coming here and like having a blast. I'm sorry, I do.
Yeah.
I think stuff like that is cool. We all know. I'm going to use political 10 seconds. We all know how our country is right now, and it is a little revolting to think about how bad everything is because everybody talks about how bad it is, and then you see stuff like that, and we're a pretty cool place. Yeah. All right, we have our problems
100%.
like everybody else, but this is a pretty cool place.
Yeah,
man.
do not take the exception and make it the rule. That is
will
a good
not
friend
do
of
that.
mine told me that
It could
one time.
always be worse. That's normally what I
Colt
say.
Keith fan, shout out.
Could always be worse.
Speaking of that, Sideless in the Super Chat. Hear me out. Did Colt increase his trade value?
Of course he did.
Clearly.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
Do you think
Everything is awesome.
Do you think for Scooble and Colt Keith we could get the top 5 in the Dodgers lineup?
I'd love everything. Yes.
Sideless in the Super Chat. Hey, now, the Cape Verde game was an elite tie. That 40-year-old keeper laid his life on the line for that one point. 27 shots.
There's more legitimacy to that than I don't know if he's being sarcastic, But he's not wrong either.
He's not
at all.
wrong either. No, Cape Verde tied Spain yesterday, 0-0.
It really is.
It is. That's the equivalent of the first time Mike Tyson lost. Like, for real. That is unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Woodward Sports chat thread, EX27, the videos of the Europeans trying brisket for the first time are hilarious. Did you see the Scottish fans that went into the Red Sox game on Scotland's off night and chanted? They did their chants that they do at the game the whole game.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty awesome.
The Scots and Netherlands, they don't shut up. It's all game. It
Right.
really, like, to the point where I got to be honest with you. I was watching that Netherlands game the other day. It was like I did mute it. It just
like, all right, enough now.
like after 70 minutes, it's okay. I get it by now. So
right,
I
take
had to
a
mute
breath.
it.
Jesus.
Detroit Gunny, I'll see Jameis Winston cleaning up the stadium with the Japanese fans. Yes, we played it on the show yesterday.
God bless America.
America's quarterback.
That
He is, man.
See, you
He
know what?
really is a great human
America wanted to make a good statement to the world, and what better way to do it than grab America's quarterback?
Send
Who
him
else
Jameis
would go out there
Winston.
cleaning stadiums?
You don't see Tom Brady out there helping
you-
Japanese fans pick
absolutely
up the
not.
trash.
Where's
And for those
Tom
that don't
Brady?
know, Japanese fans that's what they do after the game. They all pick up their trash and throw it away
Yeah.
Even in the locker room.
because they're
too.
not pigs.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
And
photo
Jameis,
jerseys.
Jameis was out there as well.
Yeah. What's that, JB? You don't like Jameis?
I still don't like Jameis. I don't care for him. No.
How?
No.
So, Unc.
What don't you like about Jameis Winston?
Because he spends more time doing these antics than actually on the football field.
What do you mean?
Come on. You've
He's-
seen the other things that he's done.
JB.
You had to respect him after he almost single-handedly carried that bad Giants team to a victory over the Lions. Jimmy.
Right.
I give him credit for
He
that.
handled the
But
Jackson
other than
Dart
that,
situation
JB,
perfect.
is
Like,
there
come on,
another
man.
quarterback in the world that can come in and throw for 440 yards and 5 touchdowns 1 week, and then the very next week be 9 of 32 for 118 yards and 5 interceptions?
Crazy.
There's not another quarterback in the world that can do that.
That Monday
He's
night game
definitely
was
that
one of the
special.
greatest games I've ever watched when that guy literally had, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
And he was leading a drive late, and you were like, one more pass, just one more completion, one more, and Jameis Winston's going to have 500 yards on a Monday Night Football game. And instead, you know what he did? I know what you're all expecting. I'm going to throw a pick 6 to give the game away.
Yes! And I left.
what I want.
I left fulfilled.
I was happier than he threw.
Yes.
Like, I would have gone like this. Yeah, my guy got 500 yards. But it's like, oh, Jameis, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You outdid yourself again. Bravo. God bless America.
He is, man.
Love that
American
guy.
hero.
There will be show reorganization here at Woodward. The morning show, we will be in search of a new TD. 'Cause
Damn.
we can't have anybody that doesn't support Jameis Winston.
Crazy. I've
on
been
this
talking
show.
to him for years now. He
Yeah,
just, he won't get help.
when you think you know somebody.
Yeah, man.
You think you know somebody, and then he
crazy, bro.
hits you with that.
Crazy.
That's crazy, man.
JB's usually on point, but when I asked him last summer, Jameis Winston or Hendon Hooker, and without a second hesitation, he said Hendon Hooker. I just shook my head.
Hendon Hooker was his hero.
You know what?
We've lost him.
The signs,
lost him.
Sean. We didn't want to admit it to ourselves, but the signs were there for a long time.
It was, yeah.
And we knew
We
it with
ignored
JB, and today's the day.
It started with Uncate. You know, it started with
Yeah,
that.
and we brush
I
it
do
off
love
to
his
the side.
uncade.
Right.
That's a great bit. Just irrational uncade is
For no
outstanding.
reason.
Don't stop that though, JB. But,
Oh, never.
but you can drop the Hendon Hooker over Jameis stuff. You can drop that.
Well,
that's-
I can at least drop that.
Okay.
Dante 151.
Fair
JB
enough.
hates America and apple pie.
Damn.
I love apple pie. What you talking
Mike G. JB. Who's better for America, Jameis or Roman Reigns?
about? It's Roman.
Yeah. I do acknowledge my tribal chief, but
No,
I'm just saying.
no.
Throw your ones up.
Dexter James, can Jameis replace Chris Collinsworth on Sunday Night Football? Well, I think Chris
that would be
Collinsworth
nice.
pretty much owns all of Sunday Night Football now, so he can't, right?
I think so.
Okay.
He had to throw everybody off the track by getting rid of his kid. So like now they won't think that I'm in charge.
Soccer Night in Detroit, there will be no shaming of America's quarterback, Jameis Winston.
Thank
Not
you.
on this show, damn it.
No way.
Not on this show.
No, won't have any of it.
None of it. Where are we going, JB? Planet Fitness?
Planet Fitness.
All right, I'll be rolling there today. As a matter of fact, after the show, I'll be at the one in Shelby Township, getting it in. Doesn't matter what city you're in because there's over 50 of them around the metro Detroit area, so you know that there is a Planet Fitness close to you, whatever your fitness goals are. Cardio, lifting weights, stretching, core stuff. That's big now also. I'm even dabbling in that as well. It's all there for you at Planet Fitness. They have clean facility. You can take a shower, go on about your day. Make it a daily part of your life. You keep saying one day you're going to take control of your fitness. Make one day, 2 day. Just pull in the parking lot, join there, or hop on your computer right now, planetfitness.com. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights. Please don't do that.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. A network for the city, by the city. Woodward Sports is Detroit Sports.
Let me tell you guys about Massage Chair House. You guys looking to get relaxed? I sure love watching Jameis Winston on Monday night in a nice massage chair. So you guys got to check out Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, the largest massage chair room in the Midwest. They carry top brands like Infinity and Osaki, making it the go-to destination for premium comfort and cutting wellness technology. Be sure to visit Dr. Eric Duncan. He is the Wellness Doc, creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews at The Wellness Doc. Book your visit today or simply scan the QR code on your screen. Again, that's massagechairhouse.com. Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery.
All right, everybody, off and running here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean here today. We have young Joey KG, JB Smoove, Generational Alex is here. You'll get your WNBA minute that everybody clamors for. I've admitted I have been looking at the standings, just getting the lay of the land. I haven't turned it on or anything, but we're getting places. You know what I mean, Sean? We're getting places. So
Thanks
there
for
it is.
spreading the word.
All right.
What? The truth.
I need to talk some more
By the
Angel
way, the
Wilson on your
subathon's
minute.
coming this weekend. Like
Yes.
it's like snuck up on me. I got to make ribs for the boys. I'm gonna pop in late Friday night and
What
drop off
time?
a
What
couple-
time?
I don't know what time. You want to come up? You want to meet us
No.
up here? Okay, cool.
Hey, no.
All right, then, I don't know, 11? I don't know.
Okay.
No, seriously, I'm going to do a couple, like when I get home on Friday, I'm going to do a couple racks and just bring them up here for the boys, because they're going to be here for the long haul.
Make sure you send a text. When you leave, I leave. So just make sure I know.
Yeah.
Let me know what time you want to be here. Well, yeah, seriously. If you can be here at 11, I'll meet you here.
Bet.
I'm actually throwing out the first pitch at UWM Field that night.
Look at
Right
this
there.
guy. All right.
So,
Good for you.
So we're going to be doing that.
The golden voice.
I tried to get, but because of the subathon, I tried to get Spenny to be my color guy. We have our football game on Channel 4 on Saturday, the All-Star game. So I tried to get Spenny to be the color guy, because he's a center line alum and everything.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because of the subathon, he can't make it. But
Damn.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
Yeah.
Chris Putt in the chat. Some breaking news. Stevie signed another potential bottom sixer. Yes. We haven't reached the league new year yet, have we?
Okay.
Okay.
It's coming.
Look, Sean, there's some stuff I want to get to because you're a Michigan State guy, and I do want to talk about. We didn't get a chance to really get into it yesterday, but Jay Batt left.
Finally.
And finally, been there 13 months. Like, I do want to get into it, Sean, but there is a Lions thing that I want to discuss with you, and I know that this isn't Lakeshore Drive sports, or it's not you have to walk in a tunnel in the Winter Sports Network, and I know it's not get cheese curds with every meal sports network. Like, I get that, Sean. I did want to check in with everybody though, and just the 30,000 foot of this Lions division. And what the vibes are to you, what the vibes are to the people. Ben Johnson has another year there in Chicago. Minnesota's finally going to get serious about the quarterback spot and send J.J. McCarthy to outer space and get somebody else. And, when is it? When can we ask the question about Jordan Love? Like, when do we get to ask that question? I don't know. When you do this type of thing, the Packers fans jump on you and say, what are you talking about? It's just...
That's a weird thing. More on that in a second.
Yeah. I mean, just like the whole thing, Sean. You know what I mean?
No,
where do they sit? Where do you feel? And there's no reason for me to talk about this now, except I want to.
I think that every team in this division could probably say the same thing that I'm about to say, and I'm not being funny. I think we're the best team in the division. Mm-hmm. I do.
It's why.
And if you want, I can give you all the reasons. I think you know the reasons, but to your point, Neil, okay, let me start with the Jordan Love thing, all right? I know a lot of people in the UP, and if you guys don't know this, there are giant areas of the UP that aren't even Lion fans. They're Packer fans, all right? They're closer to Green Bay. And I can tell you definitively, just from talking to a lot of friends up there and some people that I've gotten to know over the years, there is a real love-hate thing with Jordan Love. Okay, there are the people out there that do the, what are you talking about? How do you hate this guy? And there are the people out there that just go, okay, he doesn't belong in the same breath as Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, okay? So that's real. Like, you got to trust me when I say that. That's real. But that's a conversation that has to be had. To your point, because at what point in time do we go, okay, we've seen it. Are you going to take the team by the scruff of the neck and drag them up with you? When is that going to happen? So as the years go on, that question, that holler is going to become louder and louder. The Bears, you are talking to the most delusional fan base in the NFL. Okay, yeah. Shout out Chicago. You know you are. You are talking to the most delusional fan base in the NFL. The Bears are going to the Super Bowl as a yearly event. You know it, I know it, okay? But to the very few out there that are objective, you're saying the same things we are about your team. Okay, how real are we? We took advantage of a pretty good schedule last year, okay? We saw some really good from Caleb, and we saw some mind-numbing decision-making. Can he get rid of some of that decision-making, the bad decision-making, and take the next step up? That remains to be seen. And I'm gonna call a timeout on Minnesota, okay, just for a second. You guys were still talking about Kyler Murray. Okay, we are. We are. Like, there is not some giant, like, like, when I hear people waxing poetically about Minnesota, better than JJ, of course, right? But it's Kyler Murray.
We also lost to Eric Hosmer last season, so
yes,
I'm just saying.
Brock Bosmer, Eric Hosmer,
somebody,
Max Brosmer,
Max Brosmer, Brian Bosworth, yeah. But you understand my point. It's still Kyler Murray, all right? So how legitimate are the Vikings? I don't know. I still think they have a heck of a coach and one of the best defensive minds in football. So in a weird regard, I can understand why all four teams would say going into the season, yeah, we might be the team to beat. Here's what I would say about us. I like our talent above everybody else. I do. I like our offensive line. I like our offensive weapons. The giant question mark is the defensive side of the ball. Make no mistake about it. But if you're like me and you believe that this is a league predicated on offense, I like our offense.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Zach Soap. Neil just glosses over Red Wing news. LOL. Okay, Zach, I'll give it. Tell me about Theo Rochette. Tell me about him. Let's talk Switzerland at the World Hockey Championships. I told you I don't participate.
I think Mr. Putt was being sarcastic.
I don't participate in World Hockey Championships. I don't. Break it down, Sean. No, Zach Soap wants it. Give it to him. Talk about Theo. I'd rather have Theo Huxtable.
You sure about that?
Yes. Yes.
I think our guy Mike Putt was being highly facetious when he made the comment. I think we got another bottom six guy. I think he was kind of being ironic, if the truth be known, because Steve Yzerman has been real good at getting bottom six guys at this time of year, and so I think that went over your head. Yeah, there's no news there. Sorry.
Wait a minute. Zach Soap told me it was.
Zach, you know me. I love hockey. Any chance I can get to talk it, I will.
Sean, break it down for the people. They want it.
I won't do that.
They want it.
How about that?
They want it.
No.
How many? How much of his games did you see? How many? Do you confess?
Plead the fifth, Sean.
I think my silence is definitely
Yeah,
right
plead
now.
the fifth. There you go.
Come on.
There wasn't a lot going on last night. How's that?
Sean, which one of his 6 points in 10 games for the silver medalist Switzerland team was your favorite?
Okay. All right, I'll play. Are you ready?
Yes.
A lot of times what happens is like you see a guy in junior that maybe fell underneath the cracks. It doesn't happen often, but it happens, okay? Maybe the World Junior Championship, a guy steps up and, makes a name for himself. Maybe in the World Championships, maybe even in the Olympics, a guy steps up and you say, okay, well, you go sign him on a flyer and see what he's got. That's how I would describe it.
You mean guys that are like undrafted free agents that are 24?
Yes.
Well, Zach Soap wants a breakdown.
Sometimes what happens is, maybe there's a goalie from a smaller country that gets unconscious, right? And the Belarusian goaltender who made 50 stops in a 7-1 loss to Canada, right? But I mean, he stood on top of his head to keep it 7-1. So you sign the kid on a flyer. Okay, let's see what he's got. Let's put him in the system. Maybe we start him in the ECHL. Maybe we give him a little time in the AHL. Whatever. Let's see what he's got and things like that. Does that explain it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying. See.
I know you're trying. Woodward Sports chat thread. Christ is King. Woodward, what record do the Tigers have to have for you guys to start getting excited about the Tigers again? LOL. Start at 500.
Yeah.
I'm even being so. Let the record state. I'm being nicer than he is.
Yeah.
To all the people that are mad at me, get to 2 games under 500. 2 games under 500. And we'll have some conversations. I promise you.
Get the wild card for me. Get back in the wild card.
They're there.
Regardless
they're
of the
6 back.
record, don't do that again.
They're there. They're only 6 back. No, I would like you to not be 6 back.
Okay.
All right, fair.
So.
All right.
Detroit Gunny in the chat. The North is ours once again.
I think so. I
think so.
No, I do. I really do. I think so. You could make a case for almost anybody in this division.
It's wide open to me. Because the Lions kind of have to prove that they are the cream of the division again.
So if it is wide open, how much of a factor is the schedule?
It's definitely a factor.
I think it comes in too.
It's not everything.
Just
it's
like
a
it
factor,
did with
though.
Chicago last year, and it did with Chicago.
But I do
last
think Chicago is better, and if I had to bet on it, I would say they are the favorites as of right now.
Lots of R.I.P. Theo Huxtable talk.
He drowned.
Dude,
Didn't he drown? I think he drowned.
Did he really?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Like he.
Oh yeah, Theo was the son.
What are
yeah,
the-
that
what are
Malcolm Jamal won.
Yeah.
yeah, he did drown.
What is it? A riptide? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like 1 minute he was sitting on the beach, and then the next second, like he got ripped out to sea. I think it was one of those things.
He passed away a couple years ago.
All right.
Look it up now.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm salty. We love ishing on players and teams who beat our asses for 85 years. Woodward Sports chat thread. Lots of Brian Bosworth love for Brian Bosworth. I've always liked Bos, through all of it.
He was unbelievable.
He was.
He really was.
He just had the shoulder of an 88-year-old man.
Yeah. By the way, Malcolm Jamal Warner died almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Never. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Can I say? I don't know what the line. I love how we ish on teams that have had their way with us for 80 years. See, this is where I hear my grandfather and my father talking. My brain doesn't work that way. Like honestly, I wish this is where maybe there's a wall that Neil, you need to break down, or somebody else needs to break down. Just because something has always been doesn't mean it always has to be. It is amazing how you can change the fortunes of your franchise when you hire competent people. And then competent people bring in other competent people. And then competent people bring in competent players.
Right.
And I will say this until my dying breath, okay? If I didn't see the Golden State Warriors transform from maybe the laughingstock of the NBA, okay? Maybe. To
It was up there.
one of the biggest franchises in all of sports. If I didn't see the most PC human in the world is Wayne Gretzky. He is. Wayne Gretzky would tell you he's the most PC human in the world. Wayne Gretzky took a shot at the New Jersey Devils, called them a Mickey Mouse organization, okay? And if I didn't watch Lou Lamoriello go in there and systematically change that and become a wagon in the National Hockey League, my brain doesn't – well, because the Lions have sucked, they're always going to suck. Because this team has had our number, they're always going to have our numbers. I categorically deny logic like that. I do. I categorically deny.
I love the term categorically deny.
Right.
I do. I love it.
I won't confess.
You will not confess.
I will not.
Damn right you won't.
But no, it is. Woodward Sports chat thread, Detroit hitter. I'm in the UP, and it's all Packer territory up here. We have a big following in the UP.
Yeah.
You notice that?
All my hockey guys. Shout out to my hockey guys up there. I can tell you it's more the west side of the UP. Like if you go to – when I went to Houghton last year, like you know how you see a sign like, hey, if the Lions score 31 points, you win from McDonald's?
Yeah.
There was a Packer sign.
Oh, wow.
Just the other side of Marquette. Like as you're driving from Marquette
That's wild.
That's
to
disgusting.
Houghton, right?
That's what it is.
Just the other side. There's the Green Bay logo, and it was like when the Packers score, you score.
Free
like
cheese.
Like free
Fuck outta
fries
here.
for over 31 points and everything. And I was going, we're in Michigan, man. But no, there are a lot of Packer fans up there. There really are.
Christ is king. If the Bears win a Super Bowl, Ben Johnson before the Lions, I will cry. As a grown man, I will cry.
Who was that?
Christ is king.
You
gotta
let
pay
Christ is
attention to
king.
him.
You let me know where the crying session is. I'll join you. That would be my Ben Johnson and the fucking Bears.
Yeah, hey,
That would.
you best.
I'll sob.
Gotta pay attention to him.
And then my dad will show up. You're dumb.
I like how Woodward Sports thinks that the Lions' offensive line is elite. That's
Nobody
also
said
from
that.
Zach Soap.
Nobody said that.
Well, I mean, when you have the best tackle,
I think it can be.
Yeah.
when you have the best tackle in the league, like that's like a good
Can
start.
I? So
right?
Zach,
It is
so
a good
can
start.
I? Zach, let me. Zach. ISO. You ready? Zach, do you like Cade Mays? Cade Mays is a pretty good center, right?
He might not like it.
I think we saw last year how important it was. I told you can't quantify the loss of Frank Ragnow. We said it in the morning show all the time, all right? Like literally day one. I thought that was overplayed. So in that regard, you're right. Is Cade Mays an upgrade, Y or N? How about bringing in Blake Miller? Is that an upgrade, Y or N? All right? So, yes, I hope that you can understand why many of us are hoping that the Lions can take a step back to that area where you're in the argument for, a top 5 offensive line. That's and I would hope that just by those two moves alone, maybe you could understand why some of us are hopeful about that. Maybe. Does that make sense?
It does.
No? Okay,
I think
trying.
it makes perfect sense, Sean.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Ed Catalyst, my place is on Lake Gogabic in the western UP. They had a professional football league there for a while. If you watch Woodward Sports Top 5 Wednesday, we did Top 5 cities in Michigan. I had a city in Gogabic County that was on there.
You did.
Ironwood. And I like the way that they said, no, we're good in the central time zone. You guys do what you want. We're cool over here. I like that. I like that when people do that sometimes. It's pretty funny. Sideless in the Super Chat. Early rest in peace for KOC. I know we Lions fans think he walks on water, but he botched 4 quarterback moves in one season, poor playoffs. He's not gone, but I see signs.
He can't control the
Do
moves.
we overglaze him though to some degree?
I don't think so, and I'll tell you why. And I always go back to this, all right? I think sometimes we have to catch ourselves. It was interesting 2 years ago, and I know I brought this up to you, KG. All year long we talked about what a fraud the Vikings were.
Yeah.
We made fun of their quarterback. We talked, and yet there were the Vikings, somehow, some way, in a position to knock us off the perch that last game of the year.
Yep.
Now, we all know what happened, okay? We all know what happened.
They folded.
But how did you get them in that position?
14 wins?
How
crazy.
So I'm going to give some credit, especially, now we know differently, especially when you talk about what quarterback he did it with. How did they finish ahead of us in the standings last year? Especially, again, with their quarterback upheaval. Yeah. How did that happen? And it was funny because I remember people were going, Dan Campbell got robbed. Dan Campbell got robbed. He should have won Coach of the Year. And I was like, time out. All I heard from you people all year is how bad the Vikings are. Well, if the Vikings are that bad, how did that man go 14-3 with that squad?
Yeah.
How did that happen? I think KOC in particular, their defensive coordinator, are outstanding. Good.
He's a good coach, man.
Jay Jettis, right? We all do it. We all.
I gave Jay Jettis credit. Like you remember.
Here we go.
What?
I love this guy.
You did.
I did. No, he went up a couple of notches in my book, man. 100%. The way he handled the J.J. McCarthy thing is very anti the way that a typical wide receiver would handle it. Because he came out and when they got Kyler Murray, he came out and said, "Well, it's nice to have some talent in the quarterback room."
Literally is what he said.
But he held that in the whole year, where he's like, "Bro, they give me $140 million, and this is what I got to deal." You know he was thinking it inside. Oh, yeah. Remember on some of those passes, he would overthrow him by like 15 feet, and Jay Jettis would just stop and slump his shoulders.
It reminded me of the show Receiver when they had Devontae Adams on there. He was playing with Aiden O'Connell, and he was pissed off every single week because Aiden O'Connell was damn near killing him every single week.
and
it was great.
And listen, I'm part of this. How many times have I said the last couple of years, "Ooh, you go with the Vikings," and yet there they are. Legitimately, they finished one game less than us 2 years ago. And we finished with the same record last year, but they were 2-0 against us. He must be doing something right. Am I allowed to say that?
I think he is.
Especially when you talk about the absolute disaster of a general manager he's had.
Yeah, seriously. And the drafts
disaster.
were horrible.
Absolute disaster.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, Chris Putt. Sean, Lamarillo was a great GM, but with Jacques Lemaire, they founded the clutch and grab dead puck era. Remember Game 7 of the 2003 finals.
You know what was interesting about that? It wasn't just Jacques. Remember, he plugged it. Larry Robinson won a Stanley Cup with them. Pat Burns won a Stanley Cup with them. I give him full credit. And I always laugh. It's funny hearing that. And, Putt, I'm not directing this at you. Do you remember the Red Wing fans crying in 1995 about how it's so boring and this is terrible and neutral zone trap and clutch and grab and all that? And I remember I thought that was such an awful bit. Oh, boo-hoo. I'll try to remember that when I'm at my Stanley Cup parade.
Right. Hoof Hearted has one for you here, Sean. FYI, we're 15 days away from being free of Applicator's contract. 10 days away from the NHL draft. And 13,445 days since the unrelated release of Technotronic's Belizean techno anthem, Pump Up the Jam.
What? Okay. Pump up the jam. Pump it up.
Which they probably still play at Red Wing games. All right, that's enough. Let's take the break.
Yeah.
Sean's silence tells you all you need to know. Put this back together, JB.
Oh, let's hear from Thrive.
All right, I can tell you all about Thrive. You need that bolt of energy. I needed it something fierce this morning. I really did. For whatever reason, dragging this morning. I think it's, the little colder at night. You want to stay in bed. You don't get it from a can. It's time to upgrade your game with Thrive Energy pouches. It's not your daddy's dip. Tobacco-free, nicotine-free, mental powerhouse. Various flavors. I'll tell you what, that citrus peach, I am down with it. Try it. 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine. No jitters, no sugar crash, zero bloating. Might I suggest going to dipstop.com and using promo code WSN. If you do that, you get 15% off your order. You can find it at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations as well. But this stuff is legit. Trust me. Thrive, clean energy, zero distractions. It just effing works.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Saturday, June 20th, catch a doubleheader at Keyworth. The men tour Louisville City at 5, and then the women take the field at 8. One ticket gets you into both matches. So get yours now at DebtCityFC.com.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
Neil Rule here for Art and Jake's. Everybody, summer nights, cold drinks, and Tiger baseball. That's right, Woodward Sports heading to Art and Jake's in Sterling Heights for a Detroit Tigers watch party. Tigers-Yankees, Tuesday, June 30th, 7 p.m. You won't miss a single pitch with over 80 wall-to-wall TVs, 22 draft beers on tap, and a menu packed with absolute fan favorites. Come party, grab a Founders, and watch the Tigers take on the Yankees in Sterling Heights at Art and Jake's on June 30th. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting, a fine dining flavor. I do kind of suspend whatever's going on with the Tigers when they play the Yankees. And it's probably unhealthy on my part, but it's where I am with it. I have such a disdain for the New York Yankees. And it, even when we were awful and losing 100 games every year and stuff like that, I would still go to the game against the Yankees and say, come on, can we win tonight? No, they wouldn't, but, you know.
It was hard in some of those years where we were really bad because Comerica Park was full of Yankee fans, and that infuriated me. Like, legitimately, there were takeovers, and that made it hard. All the years my kid and I had tickets, before they got good, that was really the routine. I mean, there would be so many Yankee fans in the crowd, and I was like, I'm not doing this tonight. I'm just not doing this tonight.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into there. Jordan Lionheart. And 3,302 days until Bobby Bonilla's contract ends as well.
Is that awesome?
Yes and no. Come about 10 minutes or so, Danny Dicchio, head coach of Detroit City FC, will join us. Darren Smith scored 5 goals in Jacksonville on Saturday night.
Damn.
And we're gonna talk about it with Danny Dicchio. Huge match. You just saw the commercial for it. Lou City's coming into town. The USL Prince Tires Cup match, and Detroit City FC's got to have it. That place is going to be rocking. Somebody asked in the chat. Yes, the Detroit City FC Women's League is playing after at 8:00. So, because the Lou City match got moved to ESPN2. So that'll be on national TV, by the way, if you want to roll out. Sean, you're a Michigan State guy. Joey, you're a Michigan State guy. J-Bat's leaving to take the job at Kentucky. athletic director at Michigan State. And Tom Izzo came out yesterday. And JB, do we have the sound or no? I can sum it up for the people really
we
quick.
don't. I can try to grab
No,
it for you.
it's cool, man. Don't worry about it. Essentially, Tom Izzo said, we got to get it together here.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah, he said maybe the best guy we've ever had is going to walk out the door after 13 months. And, Sean, I'll ask you because I don't want to speak on things that I don't know, but I suspect. There seems to be the same brick wall that everybody runs into at Michigan State.
There's one person, that can say what Tom Izzo said and hopefully advocate some change for something that has been called the East Lansing Mafia for years now, and it's Tom Izzo. I think Tom knows that he was the one guy to say that, legitimately. He was the one guy to say that, and he loved the president. I mean, all we heard about Jay Batt was his money-making prowess and everything, and, how much did you legitimately get to see it in the course of 13 months, right? It's a shame, but legitimately, there's one person that could say what Tom Izzo said, and it was Tom Izzo. And I think Tom at this point in his life, and I love how he went on to say, he was like, listen, I'm a stockholder. I'm in essence a stockholder. I could tell you this, legitimately getting to know Tom a little bit, what he says, he means, and what he means, he says.
Yeah.
And he's at the point in time where I don't think I'm telling you guys anything you don't already know. I think if Tom Izzo mixed in another national championship, he'd be gone the next day. Legitimately.
Yes.
He loves his job. He loves the kids. He's one of those guys, too, like this, Neil, and because you've been in the business long enough, there are certain guys that you cannot believe how accessible they are. And
Tom Izzo is one of them.
Coach Izzo is one. I could text Coach Izzo now, and I'll bet you within an hour he'd get back to me. Within an hour. I mean, and that's pretty cool for a guy as esteemed as he is. So it had to be said. Will it advocate change?
Can you take
question.
me through that? Because I don't know. Because I'm not a Michigan State alum. I don't work there. Can you take me through this is Sean Belesian's interpretation of what the problem is?
There is it's called the East Lansing Mafia is the best way to say it. And when you pull, I'll push. When you push, I'll pull.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Then how are they in power?
Because they are voted into the Board of Trustees. And it has been a debacle for
disaster.
I mean years. It really is. It's insane, and everybody knows it. And there have been some people who have been better at navigating it. Mark Hollis was one of them.
Correct.
And the fact that Mark said, "Hey, I'd be open to going back there," I think that makes a lot of people happy. Mark was not without his faults, though. Mark was not without his faults. I think people blaming him for the Nasser stuff was crazy, but I mean that's the nature of business today. But I'll tell you what, you take a look. That's a pretty good era when Mark Hollis was there, and I'm not just talking about success from the Spartans. I'm talking in bringing in money. I'm talking about making
stability,
things bigger, making things better. And most importantly, civility. It seemed like most people were on the same page there. So that's the crazy thing about this dynamic. Everybody's known it's been there for you. You've probably heard whispers of it.
Oh no, for sure. It's just I don't.
East Lansing Mafia.
Yeah, I don't want to speak, out of turn. So that's why I go to people that know. It's just another installment of college athletics. And Sean, look, we talk about college football and the issues we have with it and stuff like that. This is the stuff I have issues with. Boards, administrators, people that are just in the way all the time.
I think what's really strange in a lot of instances, not all instances, but you have a lot of non-sports people making sports decisions.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy to me about all of it.
I can't, for the life of me, I can't figure, I don't. Who thought that was a good idea? I'm a big stay-in-your-lane guy.
Me too.
If you haven't figured that out about me, I'm a huge stay-in-my-lane guy, okay? Let me give you an example. If he's going off on the NBA, you know what? I'm going to listen to him.
Right.
I'm going to listen to him. He's worked in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
He's lived that life, et cetera, et cetera. So sometimes just get in the passenger seat, maybe even get in the car seat, right? But put the little straps on and everything, and when it's time to talk. And I think in life today, people's over-exuberance to show how worthwhile they are and try to, I don't know, become a mainstay someplace, they get in a lane they don't belong in. And there's so much of that going on. And here's the worst part, okay? Listen, for people that Michigan State's a disaster, yep. Do you want me to lie?
No,
Should I lie?
it's a shit show.
Do you want me to be what I detest? Like, I'm not taking a shot. I'm being sincere. You know, when something looks like a disaster and you see results that are disastrous,
You're a disaster.
you're a disaster. What do you know? And I know I've had some back and forth with some fan bases in the past, okay? And I think you guys know what I'm talking about, where it's just like, okay, stop living a lie. Stop it. And I think there are too many Spartan fans. And Joey, I don't know what the younger generation thinks about this. I think there are too many Spartan fans that get mad and think of it as, oh, there's Michigan taking a shot at us again. Does the truth hurt? Does it? Because it should. So do something about it. Because more often than not, the shots that people are taking are legitimate. Michigan State's a disaster.
You know who does that, Sean? My grandpa.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
just a
too
funny
bad.
one. I know. He
too bad.
he gets frustrated about the Michigan thing. You know what I mean?
Yes. So, but you know what?
He went there a long
Change
time
it.
ago.
Change it.
Right. I mean,
But Sean, like here's what I've learned. You want to know the biggest lesson I've learned about college athletics, and this is kind of sad, that people in college athletics that have power value that power more than what the right decision is. You know what I mean?
1,000%.
yeah.
Because you know what the thing is, Neil? If I make a decision, that looks bad on me because I advocated for that decision. It's okay. I say this all the time.
That's part of leadership.
I say this all the time in our business. It's okay to say I missed. I can't stand listening or watching somebody that is incapable of saying I missed. I can't like it literally makes my skin crawl. Like, I missed. I'm not going to be right all the time. Neil's not going to be right all the time. I missed. And to me, I go back to Joe Dumars. What I loved about Joe Dumars the early years was Joe, if there was something that he thought there was a mistake, he went like that.
Mateen Cleaves.
Yeah, I made a mistake. Okay, let's
Yeah.
move on. Let's move on. Later versions of Joe, as you know, wasn't the Rodney Stuckey thing in particular. Everybody knew except Joe Dumars that Rodney Stuckey was never going to be the guy. Right? I mean, I didn't have to be basketball elite to do it. But, man, he dug down. He doubled down. He dug his heels in. And I get it. I mean, if you're worried about losing your job because the guy that you have is a disaster, if you're tied at the hip with the guy, well, maybe that looks bad on you. But you know what I think looks worse on you? When you double down. I would say this is what I would do. If who are the people that are just passengers? Who are the people on this board that are just, okay, let's put a circle around them and find a way to get them out. That's the only way you can combat this. That's it. That's it. Okay?
It was crazy to hear Izzo, like the emotion in his voice that said, we may have just let the best AD we've ever had walk out the door. Because, like, look, let's be fair. What makes a good AD has changed over the course of the last 10 years, and it is strictly a money game. That makes you a good AD now. But hey, that's what it is. You're going to compete or you're going to die.
I think this has probably been 2 decades of athletic directors are merely shaking hands, kissing babies, bringing in money. I think that's been the athletic director probably for 2 decades now. It
no
really
question.
has been.
Well, Neil, he also said that about the president.
Yeah, he was
about
he was
leaving
really
the president.
About
Yeah.
He was really about him.
Yeah,
about
really
how he
upset.
left. So,
God hates cowards. There's a camp that hates sports on the trustee board at Michigan State. Has been ever since before George Perlis.
Bingo.
Probably started in the 60s.
You
So
got
why? Okay, fair question here. So why do you guys allow that to continue?
Like I said, you circle each one of them. You are with us or you against us, okay? And when the opportunity presents itself, you get them out. Period. End of story. It's got to end. This has been
like,
As long as I can remember, okay? And I'm glad that as long as I can remember, the East Lansing Mafia has wielded too much power. It's incredible. And I categorically deny, like, Michigan State can't be a power. I categorically deny. And that's the second time I brought
Sean,
up
we've talked about that a lot, though. Like, look at the revenue that's brought in.
We've seen it.
Look, they get their piece of the Big Ten TV contracts just like everybody else does. Sean, 100%, you're right.
If I didn't watch Michigan State, not that long ago in my brain, finish in the top 5 3 years in a row with 2 Big Ten championships, I watched it. You watched it.
Right.
You lived it. It's like
And the basketball program's a basketball program.
And you know what? The same thing with the hockey program. It went dormant for a while, and that was a mistake that Mark Hollis made. More on that if you ever want to get into it. You know what? You brought the right guy in, and look at all the love. Now, it has to translate for them in terms of tournament success, but it's back to being a wagon. It's back to being you can't get tickets at Munn anymore. I mean, you can't get in.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I see it. I see it all the time, but I know in part of the whole – I'm going to say something, and Joey, I think you're going to get mad at me and JB's going to get mad at me, okay? I am sincere. I did not like Michigan being down. I didn't like it. The first time I liked it. Like when they curb stomped them the first time, that was awesome.
It was fun.
My soul needed that. Like I like no offense, KG, my soul. But then it was like, I'll go back to Braveheart. Mercy. Oh, you can't keep this Hoke guy. You can't keep this guy, right? Michigan is selling 6-packs of buy a 6-pack of Pepsi, get 2 tickets. No, it means more when you're beating the good team. It does. Yeah. It means more when you're beating the good team. I don't want the winning to stop. But it means more when you're beating the good team. And I would hope that Michigan fans feel that way. I don't know. You guys speak for yourselves, but it's a debacle across the board.
This is informative. This is, do all the sports fans dig into this? Probably not, but this is informative. Neil, in the 80s, they drew a line in the sand. They can't stand that coaches make more than the president of the university. Then just stop. Then quit trying. Like, that's what's funny to me about it. Just come out and say that then. Just come out and say it. And say, look, we're done here. We hate the fact that coaches make more than the president. Accept that you don't roll with the times, and just go become Northwestern or whatever athletically. Then go do it, because that's what you're doing.
I mean, it's since 1992, Michigan State has gone through 9 presidents. How sad is that?
That's wild,
dude.
that
is just a sorry program. And you have the guy of Izzo, who everyone loves at MSU, coming out and getting pissed off like that. That's when you know you fucked up.
Guy's 70 years old and puts on a show every year for a bunch of kids. Seriously. Think puts on a show every year, okay? Comes out to where the kids are camped. Literally made a point to me, my daughter's freshman year. Hey, where's your daughter at? Where's your daughter? Is she coming out for Midnight Madness? I mean, come on. The guy's a treasure. If there was one person that had to speak up, and I don't even know if it's going to advocate change. I don't. That's the worst part, because this has been in position for so many years now. But if there was one guy that could advocate change, it's Tom Izzo.
Woodward Sports chat thread. One Pride 313. MSU went from one of the top schools to being one of the biggest embarrassments of the NCAA. They're not one of the biggest embarrassments. Look around.
There's a lot worse.
Yeah, look around the room now.
I think
more on that coming up in just a little bit.
I think for their resources, though, and the
you go pound for pound. Yeah, you go pound for pound. There's a case to be made.
I hate that there's more validity to that statement than there should be.
Nitty gritty. Neil, it's just like politics. See, I don't think it is, because there's a scoreboard here. There's literally a tangible scoreboard that you point to say success or nah. That's a difference. Nitty gritty is I don't get the love affair with power. I don't. But people like power more than money. You'll never convince me of that, Sean.
Damn right.
They love the fact that people will take a job that pays less money if they have more power, because they get to say, I'm in control of that. I swear to God, dude. Not me. That wouldn't be how I rolled. But there are people, like, literally.
Yeah, that's
they get
real.
off on that,
That's
dude.
real. It is. Yeah, I could say so much right now.
Oh, we
if
know.
I had a couple whiskeys in me, I would
it'd
say
be
so
over.
much. But
If it was Bourbon Friday, you'd be
you know
done.
what? I'm gonna smile and be happy. How's that?
No, absolutely. All right, join us right now. As promised, he's a head coach of Detroit City FC, and his squad certainly had the power on Saturday. A big win at Jacksonville. He is our guy, Danny Dicchio, in the building here today, live via conference. But Danny, a huge weekend, and I have to ask you this question, my friend. You've been everywhere. You've played at every level in this game in the world. When was the last time in a professional match you saw someone or were a part of someone scoring 5 goals in a game like Darren Smith did?
Never.
Figured that'd be the answer.
No, I like the way that you said that I've been around the world, Neil. I haven't been that well versed yet, but no, it was an interesting night because we got delayed for a second game in a row. Obviously, being at Keyworth on Wednesday, we were delayed for a couple of hours after half time and before the kickoff. So to then go to Florida and get stuck in the locker room for another 2.5 hours before kickoff, it was a crazy situation. But you know what the weather is like in Florida, and there was a lot of lightning. So just for the safety of the players. So to keep the guys kind of motivated and engaged was tough. So the staff did a really good job of that, and the players were itching to get out on the field and to go into a game and your striker who's been struggling a little bit in front of goal, whether it be luck or just, being a little bit more clinical in those moments, scores from every chance that he gets in the game. And it was a really, really good game for Darren, but for the group as well, and providing him with that service. And it just all clicked on the night. And I've been in games myself where, you've done everything you can to score a goal and the keeper pulls off a great save, or you hit the post, or something is just not going in that night. But on that night down in Jacksonville, everything he seemed to be involved with clicked for him. So it was delight for Darren because, as I said, his confidence has been a little bit low as of late, but now he's back to being top scorer in the league, and it was a great occasion for us.
Danny, can you explain that? And obviously Darren Smith's the leading goal scorer in all of USL. And Sean, I know Sean's obviously, been around the professional hockey ranks and all that stuff. Goal scoring. And Darren is a guy where it seems like it comes in bunches, right? And he gets on a heater, and then as you said, he may go through a stretch for a couple games where it's not clicking for whatever reason. And I know if you knew the answer to this, you wouldn't be here right now because you wrote a book about it, and everybody would buy the book, and you'd be a millionaire right now, and you wouldn't be talking to these two schlubs on Woodward Sports Network. But Danny, in your best guess, what is it about goal scoring? I mean, we saw Spain against Cape Verde in the World Cup with 100 shots and everything. What is it about goal scoring that makes it so volatile, I guess?
Well, as you said, that's the $1 million question.
Right.
I think, honestly, it's a lot to do with confidence, Neil. I think you can look in all kind of sports, whether it be in basketball, whether it be in hockey. There's a guy that's probably taking shots that he wouldn't take if he was missing that or lacking that little bit of confidence. And I think when you're in a little bit of a groove and a little bit of a rhythm, you maybe take a little bit more chance with certain shots in and around the net or in and around the goal, in and around the basket, and you'll find out that a lot of the time things will fall for you, being in the right place at the right time. Again, going back to the hockey scenario, just being in the right spot, it coming off your skate or coming off your stick in front of the net. And it's exactly the same in football. If you put yourself in the right spot and be on the move and not be static, things kind of happen for you. And whether you mean it or not saying Darren didn't mean his goals on Saturday, just putting yourself in the right spot at times generally gives you an advantage of getting that confidence, getting that goal in front of the net, getting that lucky bounce, getting that lucky deflection. And he did that at a weekend. So I think you look at the top players like your Messis, your Ronaldos, those guys, Mbappe's, they definitely put themselves in the right situations. They get into really good areas, and obviously their execution and their composure in those moments really shows.
That $1 million answer. Okay, that is the exact same. How does that guy get open? I don't know. He just does, right? I mean, Danny, really, that's what it comes back to. It's. I was watching the Curacao German game the other day, and it was fun for about 39 minutes, and then Germany laid on him and everything. But I was amazed watching that game, and I was texting Neil, and Neil tells me sometimes people forget the caliber of players that are playing in your league. Neil tells me a few of the guys on that Curacao squad were playing against you guys just a couple of weeks ago. If that doesn't tell you the talent in your league, goodness gracious, I don't know what does.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Miami FC, they had Lucadia, who played up front for Curacao, and the keeper Room. So I think when you look at that, it gives hope for the league as well, in the sense that we've got guys watching the World Cup in our Players' Lounge, and they're watching guys that they played against 2 or 3 weeks ago that were at Keyworth, and then now on the biggest stage in the world for soccer. So it's amazing for us as a league to see, for players to see, for staff to see. But, I really enjoyed that game as well, Sean. It was a game where it was the underdogs against the Germans, and for 40 minutes or so, they were really, really good, and you thought they might have a chance of getting something out of this game. But you look at some of the other games this weekend, I mean, Qatar drawing with Switzerland, Cape Verde yesterday drawing against Spain. So there's been some really, really good games where the underdogs have really come out on top and shown that they can hang with the big dogs.
Danny Dichio, our guest here, head coach of Detroit City FC. We're going to get to their match this weekend coming up against Lou City in the USL Prinks Tires Cup. A huge, huge match. Keyworth is going to be going. But, Danny, since you transitioned, you should look into the broadcasting thing, because that was an elite transition by you. Just do you notice a buzz? And I'm talking like here in Detroit. Now, obviously, Detroit City FC had the watch parties going on and everything. Thousands of people downtown watching Team USA, and just the World Cup buzz, Danny. Do you feel it just in the town? I'll even start with the town. I know you guys have been traveling and stuff like that, but do you feel like it's adding something extra to the buzz at Keyword, to the buzz with soccer around Detroit?
I think so. I think there's a lot more interest. I mean, my wife has said she works at this weekend, so I think there's general interest there, but there's also an interest from people that don't know soccer and suddenly realize that there's a team from USA competing in the World Cup, and they can get behind that. You don't have to be a soccer junkie to support your country. And I think just from the weekend, from all the reports that downtown, the tailgate party for the US game on Friday was fantastic, electric. There was a couple of thousand people down there supporting the US, but also a lot of Detroit City fans as well. So the more we can drum up that interest, Neil, the better for the game. We can get more fans, obviously, hopefully coming down to Detroit. We'll squeeze them in. Doesn't matter if we've got 7,000, 8,000 people down there. We will welcome anyone to come and support us as well. But as long as we can generate a little bit more awareness about the game, and the World Cup definitely does that when it happens in any country or region.
Absolutely. If you want to be part of the watch parties, detcityfc.com, detcityfc.com. And speaking of that, you can get 15% off tickets this weekend. Just put the promo code Big D Energy for tickets. 5 o'clock, Keyworth Stadium, Lou City, Detroit City FC, the USL Prinks Tires Cup. It's as we've broken it down before, it's like the NBA Cup. It's got a little tournament within the season. And Danny, it's a huge matchup. And look, I'm in media, so I overstate things, but this match goes a long way in determining Detroit City FC's fate. You got Lou City coming into town, national television on ESPN2. This is about as big as it gets, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a must-win game for us, Neil. We kind of let ourselves down a little bit against Lexington, where we were winning till late on in the game, and then we give up that late goal and lose on penalties. We still get a point out of that game, but we would have preferred 3. And now we go into this game against Louisville, who are top of the group, needing to win a game. And the players are confident, obviously, after the weekend that we've just had. And, they love playing in front of our crowd and at Keyworth. So it's always a good game. It's always a very, very physical, aggressive game against Louisville, who know that they're going to come into a hostile place. They love playing here as well. So I think it's going to be a cracker of a game for anyone that comes and watch, but also for the players and staff involved.
No, absolutely. If you got the soccer bug and everything, make your way down to Keyworth. I would get those tickets now, though, because they are going to be gone by the time that this thing kicks off. And as we said, ESPN2, national TV. We have our first ever Ask Danny question, Danny, before we let you go. That's our big thing. It's basic. We're going to start you off easy and light here. The people want to know, Ask Danny D, who do you like for World Cup, Danny? Who do you have?
Ooh, I think it's changed day by day.
Not Spain anymore.
All right.
Yeah, Spain. You know, I haven't seen them yet. Portugal are a very deep team. They've got a really good midfield. They've obviously got one of the best players in the world, Cristiano Ronaldo. Even though he's touching your age now, Neil, he's still competing and doing well. But I think it's a real mix this year. Like, there's no one that really stands out where you go, yeah, these guys are the ones to beat. I mean, even Brazil the other day drawing against Morocco, who played a really good game, were surprising. So we've yet to see England, my team. I'm not really pulling any favors for them. I just don't think they'll be able to handle the heat in the US. They've got a very good team as well, England, but I think they'll struggle in the heat. So I think Portugal, and there's going to be a dark horse there getting to the semi-finals at least. And if you can get to the semi-finals and be 90 minutes away from a World Cup final, who's to say there'd be a Morocco there? Who's to say there can't be one of the smaller teams that are not fancy pushing their way through there? So Australia played a great game the other day, and they come up against the US on Friday, I think it is. So that's going to be a real telltale sign to see if US can, repeat a really good performance that they played it last week. Can they do that again against an Australian team who are vying for the top spot in the group?
Danny, as always, man, appreciate the time, man. You're super cool, being flexible with the different schedule this week and everything. So thank you, my friend. But Ronaldo and I, our abs are very similar. We have the same workout program. So,
He brought up Morocco. I told you that. Remember that run they made 4 years ago? That Bono was legit. Remember him in penalties?
Absolutely.
I mean, interesting story.
Absolutely. Yeah. Danny, appreciate you, brother, for sure. Good luck this week.
Thanks, Neil. Thanks, Sean. Take care.
There he is. Danny Dico, everybody, head coach of Detroit City. It's a great dude, man.
Yeah,
great dude
awesome,
to talk
bro.
to. DeadCityFC.com. Get tickets. If you want the soccer experience, that place will be rocking.
Yeah,
on Saturday.
what day is that? Oh, Saturday. Okay,
Saturday at 5
Do you know
p.m.
the first thing I thought of when you and when I say this, you're going to remember it. Do you remember Oleg Salenko?
Yes.
He scored 4 goals against Cameroon for Russia. 5 goals, excuse me, back in the '94 World Cup. I was flabbergasted. Flabbergasted.
Great pull.
No, seriously.
I know. I do remember.
I remember. How does his answer was so elite. And you know the first person I thought of when he made that answer? Alexander Ovechkin. Okay. Everybody knows where he is.
Yeah.
I can show you. You give me a diagram of the ice rink. I can put a circle where Alex Ovechkin, especially now that he's fat, Alex Ovechkin, I can give you a circle. Within 5 feet, I guarantee you he'll be in that spot.
Yeah.
And nobody stops him.
It can't stop him. Yeah.
It's crazy.
You know exactly. He's going to stand on that off wing and just wait for it.
Yep.
Just outside the circle. Every single time. And you can't stop him.
Yeah, Darren Smith was on that, man. It was absolutely incredible. All right, let's take the break. I know that we're behind, but again, big thanks to Danny Dichio for doing it up. JB, whenever you get a second, man, if we could get the Detroit City link for the tickets up there in the chat, that'd be cool. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Where are we going?
Let's hear from Supreme Lending.
Let's hear from Supreme Lending. Chad and Chris, you know our squad over there at Supreme Lending. Local Detroit guys, as you know, full-service lender, 99% on-time closing rate, 97% customer satisfaction score. Those are great stats, but the bottom line is they know the game, everybody. That's what we're talking about here. The biggest financial transaction of your life, do I have your attention now, will be your home, the mortgage, a refi, whatever it is. Supreme Lending is the play. We'll talk to Chad very soon. As a matter of fact, they know all the programs. So again, Supreme Lending guys, our guy Chad and Chris, that's our team here at Woodward.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Finally, life-enhancing LASIK surgery at a price you can afford. Michigan's most experienced eye surgeon, Dr. Yaldo, is offering the most advanced LASIK at just $1,699 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Imagine not just being free from contacts and glasses, but actually seeing better without them. This limited 2026 spring offer is thousands less than others charge. Go to YaldoEyeCenter.com for your free evaluation and save.
Saturday, June. Catch a doubleheader at Keyword. The men duel Louisville City at 5, and then the women take the field at 8. One ticket gets you into both matches. So get yours now at DebtCityFC.com.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule here for Founders Brewing, an all-day IPA. Tough to believe it's 15 years of all-day IPA, but the fans, you guys, are what made it last. Citrusy, crisp, and refreshing with a perfectly balanced taste. 4.7% alcohol. It's built to go the distance the entire game. The next time you are watching the game, make it an all-day IPA from Founders, and please drink responsibly. Neil Rule, Sean Belizean back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Happy to have you along for the ride. Of course, we have JB Smoove in the house, KG. Generational Alex, the WNBA Minute will be coming up in about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Young Joey is here, all of you. Woodward Sports Chat Thread, Tampa Lions Club. DCFC plays their games on a high school field. Do they play the same league as Atlanta United, who plays at the Mercedes-Benz Dome? No, they're not in the same league. Tampa Lions Club, you'll actually like this. They are building a stadium that taxpayers aren't paying for as the one they are for in Grand Rapids that someone asked me about earlier.
Right. Shout out alumni.
It's just a fact of it.
Right.
But yeah, so the story real quick, and then we're gonna get back to the Lions stuff, everybody. Detroit City kind of outgrew Cass Tech when they started like on the semi-professional side. And essentially, they crowd raised a bunch of money that they paid back to people at 6% interest to refurbish Keyworth.
Mm-hmm.
And the deal is they are leasing it from Hamtramck Public Schools because the stadium was condemned.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't use it anymore. So DCFC raised the money to fix up the stadium, to bring it up to code and everything. And then they leased it from Hamtramck Stadiums. And when the lease is over, they give it back to them.
That's beautiful.
Not condemned, like operational. And that's the story. So they took care of it and gave it back to the community.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's your stadium back. We'll see y'all. You know, like that's what it is. So Tampa, that's what you say you want as a sports fan, right? You don't want like heavy tax subsidies for your stadium.
Right.
That's Detroit City. They are what you say you want. Detroit City, you say you want this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, Tampa Lions fan. So there you have. All right, Sean. Anyway, just kind of jumping back in. There were a couple things. Someone in the chat earlier asked, "Are Detroit media? Why is Detroit media talking about Brendan Sorsby to the Lions? He is going to declare for the supplemental draft. You will not hear that on this show because that's stupid. And why would you do that? Now, the Browns, like JB, great timing, impeccable timing.
Anything to not play Shedeur Sanders. Anything in the world to not play him.
That's a Pro Bowl you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Like, look, the Browns or whatever, you wanna kick over any rock you can at the quarterback spot. Like, and I know some people in this town were doing it. You're not going to hear that here, Sean. And if you want to do it, let me know. I'll go get coffee, and I'll come back when you're done.
Doesn't that have Jerry Jones written all over it? Like, listen.
No, stop.
Hear me out.
Stop.
Hear me out. Texas boy, Jarrah.
Bradley.
Bradley. Wow, what a pleasant surprise it is to hear from you, sir. That has Jerry. Jerry's the Maverick. Jerry's going to do something to make a splash. That would put the Cowboys in the talking points for another 10 days just by bringing Sorsby. He's not going to make the NFL, and I'll tell you why he's not going to make the NFL. he isn't good.
Yeah.
Newsflash.
That's it. There it is. I think we're done. But, I mean, for a team that wants that spark, that wants to stay in the news cycle, tell me I'm wrong. That has Jerry Jones written all over it. Not saying he's going to make the team or anything. That screams Jera.
Yeah.
Wow, KG.
I love that. That's my favorite
Whatever
bit by
do you mean, sir?
When we saw Brad Holmes at the course yesterday, that's all I was
You
saying.
said
Bradley.
Yeah, so he's going to declare for the supplemental draft. And, look, I'll give you, the cliff notes, I guess you could say, the supplemental draft. Teams bid with draft picks from the following year's draft. The team that places the highest bid gets the player and forfeits the corresponding pick the next year. So, at a quarterback thing, for the people that are a backup for Jared Goff, to get him, you probably have to bid what? Second-round pick, probably?
I would think.
He's a quarterback.
Yeah, I would. See, the one that comes to mind, and this is going back years ago, people kind of forget, Jimmy Johnson was kind of unsure about that Troy Aikman fella. Do you remember he used a number 1 supplemental pick to get his quarterback from Miami, Steve Walsh. I mean so there's a precedence there. You don't see it a lot, but
the moral of the story is
Steve Walsh and Sorsby. Okay,
right.
I don't know what to say.
The moral, it costs you draft capital.
Yes.
To get involved. I'm out. I was out anyway.
Yeah. Why?
I'm not talking about this anymore, as a matter of fact. That's it. It's over. So there, you asked about it. We're done. Is that fair?
All right, can I – please don't yell at me, okay, because I know you said you're done. But, no, Neil, I know how your mind works. I'm going to try this. Weren't you at least a little – weren't you at least a little intrigued to see – what became of this with the NC2A?
Oh, yeah, that? Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was rooting for that.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I was rooting.
Well, I had to tread lightly because you were done.
No, the NFL Sorsby discussion is complete.
The NC2A, no, you have no power over me. I love shakedowns of the NC2A.
I do too.
Yeah,
who
I'm
doesn't?
A big fan.
Everybody loves that.
I'm a
Everybody
big fan.
and I'm surprised that they're quitting.
This guy's no good. Why are we talking about it? Literally, he's not good. Good gosh.
Jordan Lionheart wants to ask you something, JB.
What's up?
Jameis or Tobias? You got to pick one.
Uh-oh.
No, he'll pick up. He'll pick up. He will.
I'm picking Jameis.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's irrational, bro.
It is. Why do you hate Unc so much?
I figured you
Why?
would pick.
He don't even know. He's shaking his head.
No, you know what? I figured
This irritated me for too long. There's too many reasons.
What has he done to irritate you?
I just can't. I'd rather have Jameis Winston, America's quarterback, than Tobias Harris.
Okay.
Do you know why I figured
thought it'd
you
be the
would
other way.
pick him? Because Unc isn't going out doing antics and everything. So that was my logic behind thinking that you would go with Unc.
At least I can laugh sometimes at Jameis, oh, this poor idiot. But
This poor idiot.
But Tobias, I'm out.
Jameis is very intelligent.
He's still on that same first page LeBron is.
Oh, okay.
Too Swifty in the chat, and I did send this to KG. No response from KG, but I saw a picture of Brian Branch in a slingshot yesterday. Thought of y'all. Saved the photo for laughs. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
So Brian Branch did the signing at Pro Sports Zone in Livonia. Shout out our guy John Yu.
Yeah.
Somebody had a Lions-themed slingshot and had Brian Branch autograph it.
Oh.
And he went for a ride in the Lions slingshot.
That's great.
Oh, Jay, I gotta send
Yeah,
that.
please send that to me. I must have missed that one.
I gotta see that.
I definitely missed that one.
No, I will. I'll effort to get it to.
Oh man.
I'm gonna. Do you want it in the Slack, JB?
Yeah, you can. Throw
Yeah, please put that up,
Is that what the best way to? Oh yeah.
Shout out to slingshots, man.
I can't wait for this thing to load. I can't wait. Just talk amongst yourselves here as we do it.
I need that. No, I legit, I need that. Are you kidding me?
Mike G and Detroit Gutty, y'all wildin' in the chat, man. I'm just got to address it, man. Y'all wildin', man. I appreciate y'all.
Well, because I did send it to KG, and I was like, I'm just saying.
No response.
Was that no response? I love that guy on Instagram, by the way. JB, did it arrive to the destination?
Yeah, I got
it did. Okay, he's loading it right now.
Yeah, but he's working on it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Woodward Sports chat thread. DNC ENT. This is the first supplemental draft since 2019. Yes, I do. I had heard that somewhere.
In the NFL?
Oh my God. Yes, big con. Neil, what draft capital would you give up? A fifth? None. No draft picks. For Sorsby, none, 0. Don't want him. Not interested in him. Don't need him. The main reason is he's not good. He's not good at quarterback. He's really not good at betting. Like, he's not good.
He's not good at betting.
Okay. Pro Sports Zone put this out on our guy John Yu. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out,
KG. Let me know when you see it. Here we go. All
right.
Shout out, John Yu.
Oh! I mean, it's fly, though. That motherfucker fly.
Can you start it over, JB?
Yeah. Please start it over, bro. All right, so who is the owner of this slingshot?
We don't know.
Because it did look like a brother. I'm just going to say that. It did look like a brother. I'm just saying, white people like slingshots too, apparently.
Do they, KG?
I mean, it's some of them. Y'all ride ATVs, don't you?
That's a hashtag. White people like slingshots too.
You like four-wheelers, don't you?
We do.
Yeah.
We like to.
You like mudding, don't you?
we absolutely do.
I'm just saying, it looks like a white-owned slingshot. But shout out to whoever is the owner of that. That's a pretty badass
It
slingshot.
looks like a white-owned slingshot. Why is that, KG?
I mean,
what are the
what do you
telltales
mean?
of a white-owned slingshot?
I mean, I don't see any brothers. That's all I'm saying. Like, but a brother would have a Lions-themed slingshot, though. So it may be. But
That's the most brother thing.
Okay.
I'm not bad at it, though. Shout out.
I just want to see. All right. Let me clean up some of these super chats. Oh, we have rest in peace we got to get to, and we have the WNBA minute still to go to. We'll be giving away Tiger tickets, by the way, for rest in peace.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say WNBA minute.
You can keep them.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
I'd much rather take that. Yes. Is Asia Wilson playing? That's all I care about.
All right. Woodward Sports Super Chat. Let me see here. Sideless. Oh no, we did that one. But the early rest in peace for KOC. J-Rod Sayers in the Super Duper Chat. Happy Tuesday, fellas. Was out of the office yesterday. Saw the Journey concert in Grand Rapids Sunday night. Fantastic show. Hoping to find a new date to visit the 2.0 studios in the near future. Pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know when you're up.
Man.
You may have to jump in the chat for us to open the front door because it's still locked in the morning. But, let us know when you're going to pull up.
There are antics every morning here. There's no other way to say that.
Every morning.
One day we're going to let you behind the scenes and let you know. Every morning there are antics here. It's part of the Woodward experience.
It is. Tev Sauce in the Super Chat. Scott Harris is a less than GM. # never forget with an A. Sean, you just shake your head. Well, don't worry. The trade deadline's coming. The biggest trade in the history of the franchise is coming.
I'll say it again, and you watch. People in the chat will go crazy. That man has hypnotic powers over a lot of our fan base. He really, truly does. Hypnotic special powers. Like, I told you the other day, I went back and forth with a few people who tried to tell me he's been good at the trade deadline. I presented factual evidence that they could look at, okay? No. Okay. And I didn't have time. I had time until I didn't have time. And then you pull the chute and you're gone.
Yeah.
The Jack Flaherty deal was a good deal. I want you to think about that.
Sean, all I'm picturing, when you said that, all I'm picturing in my mind is you in an airplane, and you pull the chute, and then all of a sudden you're like, the Detroit pullover goes way up in the air, and he jettisons from the plane.
I'm out. I got it. I had time, and then I didn't have time.
You hear that?
And I hope that the propellers don't hit me. I kind of like
go into a wind turbine.
I'm not ready to go yet.
Yeah. All right.
Here I am.
Before we go to the break.
Oh, man.
In the Super Chat, Nitty Gritty
What
has
is
a
going on
question,
right now?
and I'm not just going to limit it to KG. I'm going to include JB Smoove as well.
Oh yeah, both of the brothers.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got
KG, JB Smoove, pick one: Slingshot, Hellcat, or Chrysler 300.
you. Nitty Gritty, you ain't shit for this, by the way. But I just want you to know that you my guy. You ain't shit for this.
Well, we're waiting.
Chrysler 300. That's funny as hell. Man.
JB, you Slingshot. Come on, say it.
I'm not gonna lie. When you said Hellcat after the slingshot, I gotta go with the slingshot Hellcat. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think he was. I think it's separate. I think the Hellcat is separate. Do they have a slingshot Hellcat? That'd
I'm
be
sure
crazy.
they do.
But
They
that'd be
have to.
nuts. I'm going Hellcat for the win though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Hellcat.
Detroit staple.
Yes.
Detroit or urban staple?
Both.
Yes. Okay. Lance Granada. McGonigal was a comp pick from our same GM. I've watched Detroit trade away proven stars for peanuts my whole life. It's backfired, not worked 100% of the time. Give me the wins and the pick.
I'm tired. I'm tired, boss. I am. I'm tired. Constantly kicking the can down the road. Constantly. No, wait. Oh, no. You just wait till the next batch comes in. I'm exhausted by it. I am. I'm exhausted by it.
Sean, can I read this one about one of your previous stops?
Yes.
Sullivan in the chat. You guys need to give Sean credit. Back in the day, he survived the Huge and the Hoss here in Grand Rapids. I figured you'd appreciate that one.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll just leave it at that. We had a lot of fun.
Nitty gritty. What about driving the Hellcat at 100 miles an hour down the south field?
No, we do that. I don't know why we do that shit though.
All right, you guys ready to put some people in the casket? And then after
not?
that, we're going to do the WNBA Minute.
All right, rest in peace to slingshots because it's over now.
No, I think it's only beginning.
Started. What are we talking about?
I think it's only beginning. All right, rest in peace when we come back. JB, we got to be behind in some fashion, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
you know we are.
We definitely are.
Do you need to double up?
Yeah, let's hear from Yaldo and Pure Psychiatry.
All right.
If you're tired of fumbling for your glasses, might I entice you with a great deal from the legendary Yaldo Eye Center. Over 30 years of experience. I'm sure you've heard them talked about before. They've done over 100,000 procedures. Their LASIK surgery is completely painless, takes just 8 minutes, and the recovery is so fast that most patients are seeing 20/20 the very next day. Right now, you could take advantage of their summer promotion. How about $16.99 per eye, regardless of your prescription? It is a one-time investment. I mean, think of all the money that you spend on glasses, contacts, service. No. They're going to take care of you. Boom. Just like that. Wake up with clear vision. Book your consultation with Yaldo Eye Center today at yaldoeyecenter.com/1699. And we talk about sports every day. Wins, losses, pressure, expectations, real life. It's not always that easy. You never know what somebody is going through, man. And at Woodward Sports, we want you to know that you're never, ever alone. And neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care specifically for you. Not for them, not for her, not for him, specifically for you. They're going to get to the core. They're going to help you out. 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio. They make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you have been thinking about taking that first step, by all means, do it. Just visit PurePsychMI.com. That's PurePsychMI.com.
Okay.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Thrive Energy pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Right court swinging, get your head chopped. Point blank, dead stop. 16 balls in a headlock.
Thrive Energy pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's zero sugar, so give Thrive a try.
Go.
Looking for a career upgrade? Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their incredible company culture firsthand at their annual block party. Their team truly loves what they do, and it shows. A 4.9-star review on Google with over 4,000 reviews. The reputation speaks for itself. So if you're looking for a new job, a new place of employment, maybe you want to shift the career up, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call. 248-416-1361. Mortgage Pros. Let the pros handle it. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, KG. Of course, we have JB Smoove, Young Joey, Generational Alex coming up in about 10 minutes with the WNBA Minute. We're going to get to the rest in peace. Lots of slingshot talk in the chat again for some reason.
I wonder why.
There is a dealership close by, KG, if you would like.
Is there really?
Oh, really?
Where is the closest one?
Found it.
Shelby Township. You want a price quote on it?
Yeah, why not? I might as well. Can I get it pre-owned?
I think this is pre-owned, actually.
JB, can you put a picture up of it on the screen?
Yeah.
Are you able to do that?
I wonder what the insurance rate is on a slingshot.
Woodward Sports chat thread,
man.
RJ Graham. Slingshot
y'all.
Hellcat typically refers to a custom hot rod build or engine swap Polaris Slingshot 3-wheelers.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know.
So
Didn't know it was a thing.
there it is. Lucas Klotz, our guy. Lucas.
Lucas was
Chrysler
wildin',
300 with the cherry bloom freshener and cup ashtray.
No, the cup ashtray is very accurate. It's very accurate.
Back in it was the crown. You were the king. You legitimately, you were the king.
Yeah.
Look at
KG, what do you think?
What? Oh, I mean, it's a good-looking vehicle. I would ride it. I would rock it. You mean to tell me y'all would ride on that? That's all I'm saying.
All I know is the music's loud as hell at a stoplight.
Oh,
when
absolutely.
You're next to one of those things,
Absolutely.
dude. And it's all genres.
Oh, yeah.
Classic rock, all of it. It's loud as hell, bro.
I love it. I love it. I love that our city embraces this kind of culture, man. It's no.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Hoof-hearted, rest in peace, high gas prices, I hope, for real this time.
Hot psych.
If we were going to do Woodward politics, we could get into the logistics of that.
Bro, I just get mad when I put gas in the fucking truck, bro. I just instantly get mad when I'm
I
angry.
think if I may, one giant mistake that I think a lot of people make is the president is in control of gas prices, except for this time. Like, legitimately. I mean, I heard people, remember the I did that, the Joe Biden? It's not the president's call, okay? But this time, this was the president's doing. Let's make no mistake about that. This was the president's doing.
An action caused an effect.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what it was.
100%.
Sideless in the super chat. Since my other was a soft RIP, rest in peace to the 2026 Vikings. You don't get a soft fourth place schedule again. Enjoy going 9-8 while the real NFC North teams play. So there's that out there. We touched on it. We just scratched the surface on it. We're going to be doing more of the Lion stuff here through the summer as we build up because
I need it.
We need it.
No, I'm telling you, I need
do.
it really badly. I am so beaten down by this baseball team, and more in particular, a lot of the fan base. I really am. I'm not even trying to be funny right now. It is some of the conversations I have on a daily basis are mad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mad.
I can't blame the fans though, because we want something, bro, and we were promised the bill of goods. This year, and
I can't blame the fans except for when you tell me that Sweeney and Lorenzo helped the Tigers, and that it was great that we got Jack Flaherty back for more money so he could lead the league in losses in his 2 years. Yes, then I can get mad.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jordan Lionheart, rest in peace to sleep for the heavyweights this weekend. That's right.
Yeah.
The subathon is coming up. Friday, June 19th. They're going all weekend, everybody, so make sure you tap in. Live at 5 p.m. Every single time you donate, it adds more time to the clock. And if it gets down to it, I may have to chime in and have them go till 10 a.m. on Monday. Sean.
No, seriously, I might throw some money in the ring. So keep them
because
over
you know
here.
what that means?
Yeah.
Day off.
Yeah. They'll still be broadcasting. We can't interrupt them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, how do you quantify if I bring a couple racks of ribs for them? How does that quantify?
Oh.
Can I? That's got to add some time on its own,
you would
right?
think.
They're going to have the itis on stream. That'll be great.
Soccer night in Detroit. My rest in peace. Tampa Bay Rowdies unbeaten streak. Now they're working on a winless streak. Have they finally been broken? Well, we'll see. I doubt it, though. We always say that, but they never are. Can you stop with this stuff? Chris Putt, KG, were you at the Birmingham pool party last weekend?
No, I was not. I can confirm.
The big play Jay, can Can-Am get some love? All right. Can we do the job now? Can we do the rest in peace?
I hope so.
Because we're staying on air till the WNBA minute. And I don't care what time that happens.
We're doing that today.
We're doing that today.
We are doing that today.
Right. Settle down, chat.
Yeah, big update. He's promises it's the most electric WNBA minute today. Rookie of the year projection.
I'm so in.
It's a lot. It's a lot to get in that time. All right, you guys ready to put some people in the coffin? Brought to you by Art and Jakes. It's this week's rendition of Rest in Peace. The best rest in peace that you put in the chat with the hashtag Art and Jakes, you will win 2 tickets to an upcoming Detroit Tigers game. I do not have the date for this one, but you will win 2 tickets. Tammy Chim was our winner last weekend. So
absolutely.
Congrats to her. All right, Sean Belizian, you ready to rock? Who you putting in the sports casket?
You know, I touched on this earlier, and the Edmonton Oilers.
Damn.
The fact that you are legitimately thinking about hiring the devil. And when I say the devil, I don't think Mike Babcock's a bad person. I think that Mike Babcock is somebody that has the reputation of the devil amongst players, amongst many agents. And you're already hearing people say, okay, if this is something you do, we're going to tell our clients, don't go to Edmonton. Look, you're in Edmonton to begin with, okay? It's not exactly the most desirous place ever. Mad respect for the prestige, the tradition, the history of the Edmonton Oilers. But you are about to let a generational player walk away, and you think the fix-all is bringing in Mike Babcock. Now, Mike Babcock's not going to attack Connor McDavid. He's smarter than that. All right, he's basically going to attack everybody else. So just a horrible idea, an idea that for whatever reason they seem to be double and tripling down on every day. Horrible decision. Nobody will want to go to Edmonton. Leon and Connor are going to beg out the Edmonton Oilers.
Why don't they just cut out the middleman and just trade McDavid in the offseason?
It should happen sooner rather than later.
Every minute you keep him,
it should happen sooner.
you lose value.
It
He
should
is literally the Scooble of hockey.
It should happen sooner rather than later. I'll be intrigued to see where they at deadline. I will be, because then you have to have a serious conversation about that. You know, is this something we do now? Look, the Wings could change the trajectory of their franchise, and their trajectory, let's be honest, has been they aren't going anywhere. They can change the trajectory with Dylan Larkin. What might the Oilers do with Connor McDavid? So it's something to consider.
Absolutely. Good one. That's sad. That makes me sad because Saturday night, 9 o'clock, I love it.
When they would roll with Bachman Turner overdrive, let it roll. I mean, it was an event. And
I watch Connor McDavid every chance I get every opportunity I get a chance to, and I do, and it'll be sad.
He's the best player in hockey.
Just don't send him to the fucking Rangers. Can we ask for that? Because I will turn my back on him. I will.
He's the type of guy I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up in a Canadian market. That wouldn't surprise me.
Good.
Yeah, that wouldn't,
I root
that wouldn't
for that.
surprise me.
I want him in Canada or South Florida.
I think there's one of two. It would be Montreal or Toronto, but it wouldn't surprise me. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but he's the type of guy. You know, a lot of guys, like you said, New York, South Florida. He's the type of guy. It wouldn't surprise me if he ended up in one of the Canadian markets.
Right. Fair enough. JB Smoove, who you putting in the sports coffin?
Oh, R.I.P.
Jameis
to
Winston.
No.
Unk.
Right.
No, not gonna do that. R.I.P. to having any more events at the White House. I'm sorry. We messed this up. We messed this up.
JB, you're not American.
They messed it up. How they mess it up?
Well, apparently, 8 miles away, you have to shut everything down. That's why they were 30 minutes late to get on the air for this whole UFC fight. And now, come to find out, apparently there was supposed to be drone strikes that they avoided somehow, some way from taking place at this White House
Drone
event.
strikes on the White House? Or?
Well, yes.
Oh, wow.
Like, they were supposed to fly over and explode and do something like that. We messed this up, everybody. No more events at the White House because it's just going to cause more chaos.
Yeah, you know what's weird about that? Because I was told that we don't want politics in sports.
I was told that as well.
Huh. It's odd.
There's
May
your
have been lied
president,
to. More on that in a minute, because I think my rest in peace is about people lying to me as well.
Okay.
KG, who you putting in the sports coffin?
Kind of related to JB's, going back to Freedom 250. Rest in peace to the doctor that tried to stop the Tapora fight, and they said, "Fuck you." The holy shit.
Hey, too many people watching.
Neil, we was talking about this before the show. They just completely disregarded my man's. Ilya's eye was swollen shut, bro.
He can still see.
He could not continue, and yet they was like, move the fuck out the way. This fight is going to continue. They damn near got this man killed. They damn near got him killed.
He's
but
seen shapes.
I guarantee you that doctor will not be a part of any UFC events going forward. I know Dana White was like, you get your motherfucking ass. It was crazy to watch in real time. I was dying laughing, but that's my rest in peace.
That's great.
That shit was crazy.
In the super chat, EX27 Evolution, arena staff hate Babcock. He's an ass to everyone.
There are more stories. For all the stories that have come out the last few years, there are 100 more.
Nobody likes Mike.
100 more.
Somebody had a request, and I think it's pretty good. Mike Willette. Someone should have Sean
as Brother Love.
Yes. Next to Neil in the
demographic. Dog, that's so perfect.
I love you.
With the little organ music in the background.
Brother KG, I love you.
Brother KG, what brings you here in front of all these people?
Bro, Brother Love, bro. You got to be red just like him, too.
He would be a mix between Brother Love and Jarrah.
Yeah.
Bradley.
Brother Love. Holy shit, you do look like Brother Love a little bit.
Hey, chat, by the way, we're not doing any pool party Theo Huxtable resets, okay? We're not doing those.
It was like a riptide, right? I think that's what it was. Like one of those crazy waves just came in and brushed him out to sea.
Away, yeah.
Jordan Lionheart, hashtag Art and Jakes, rest in peace to the Tigers organization if you actually keep Scooble. AC, rest in peace Wemby, sportsmanship, hashtag Art and Jakes. I think it's kind of cool that he cares. He doesn't like to lose, man.
I don't care about shit like that.
I don't either.
It just doesn't.
I don't care that the Pistons walked off the floor against the Bulls the same way I don't care that the Celtics walked off the floor against the Pistons.
It was only Kevin McHale, right? Just like it was only Joe Dumars. I don't care.
Right.
I don't.
Newsflash: players are pissed after losing in that fashion.
Oh wow.
There's a reason why a cool down period exists. Okay. Yeah. There is. There's a reason why a cool-down period exists.
AC, rest in peace, 300Cs, hashtag Art and Jakes. What do you mean rest in peace? They're out there.
They are.
All right, my rest in peace. Rest in peace to my friends and a lot of you out there. Because all of you told me that you don't watch the NBA. Right? And that you weren't going to watch some flopper in the NBA Finals. Remember that?
I was told that.
Against San Antonio? Who's going to watch that? But then I saw one of the headlines that Game 3 of the series topped out at 26 million viewers. 26 million. Higher than the average of the NFL. Sunday Night Football is the highest average-rated NFL program. That was higher than that. But I got told that no one's going to watch it. So, Sean, somebody out there lied to me. Because you told me you don't watch the NBA, and then 26 million of you did.
Yeah,
Sean, do I need to pick new friends?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
They've been lying to you for years now. They've told you that multiple times over the last few
And they
years.
keep saying it.
I'm going to say the most brilliant thing that they can do is put those games on opposite nights. Because what am I doing as a hockey fan? If the NBA's on, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I get if the NBA is on at the same time the Stanley Cup on, I won't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, your numbers are going to go like that. Absolutely, it's brilliant.
Mike G, I watch the NBA because the Spurs are bringing back the bad boys. I did enjoy the physical style, not the flopping, but the physical stuff. Detroit Gunny, I watched all of 10 to 15 minutes of the NBA Finals. You told me, Gunny, you're one of the ones that said you don't watch. So you did watch this time.
Uh-oh.
How do I know you're being honest this time but not last time?
Don't get caught in the lie, Gunny. Don't get caught in no lies.
I'm just asking. Our winner, Dante151, hashtag Art and Jakes.
Oh, man.
Rest in peace to AJ Hinch for putting in Jahmai Jones. This ish needs to effing stop. I would just ask, what other card is there to play?
He had a whole paragraph before that about Jahmai Jones. I'm not.
I've
been saying the same thing.
This was kind of a show achievement award for Dante. You're the winner.
Can I say it again though? How about leave Kerry Carpenter in there? He can't be worse. He can't be. How about leave Riley Green in there?
Yeah.
He can't be worse. I made the crack earlier. I'll say, find yourself a woman that loves you the way that AJ loves Jahmai. It's the point of absurdity now. It is.
It's like you want to give AJ the excuse, who else can he play, but it's bad, bro. And I got to give credit to the Flash because this is where I heard it. He's supposed to be this lefty specialist, bro. Amongst the 7 people that hit lefties or have had at bats against lefties, his OPS is at the bottom.
He's 0.
He's horrible. He don't even hit lefties.
And that's why I'm saying I think that's a straw man argument when I hear people say, well, he doesn't have any options. Yes, he does. Somebody that's not last. That's to me that's a better option. That's just one man's opinion.
That's insane, bro. Get him off the fucking team, please.
No, but Dante was like very. I had a different winner initially, but
yep, you saw that big paragraph.
Dante got a show achievement award for when he's very fired up about it. Dante, let me get the email address for you to send an email to. I can't remember.
It's
what it was.
Brendan B at WoodwardSports.com.
Brendan B.
Yep,
okay.
Brendan with an A at Some
Yep.
people spell it with the E. So
yeah, Brendan with an A. Brendan B at WoodwardSports.com.
We got to go to the WNBA.
We do. We're doing it with Big Finish.
Oh, we got 2 minutes left too.
It's
This
a
is
big
perfect.
finish. All right,
It's
it
just
is
perfect.
time.
Hold on, let me
everybody.
get the clock.
Yes.
All right, you guys know how this works. The people asked for it, and we have delivered. Begged for it. Increase the time. Now, it started off as a WNBA 30 seconds. It was increased to 45 seconds. Then the people want to increase it to 60 seconds. Now, that's it.
That's
as
it. I
as
don't
high
even
as
see
we're going.
75. I don't even say 75
Oh,
seconds.
no, you're not going no higher, buddy.
But I will admit,
I'm at the time cap.
I will admit that Generational Alex in the WNBA Minute has had an impact on me because I today perused the standings of the WNBA.
I'm proud of you, Neil. I'm proud of you.
You're doing the now again. Just to give this man's credentials, he has a WNBA jersey, and more than that, he pays for the WNBA package.
I do.
He has a jersey, a WNBA jersey. You forget about the jersey.
I may or may not have a picture at my house.
Oh my
There may or may
Caitlin
not.
Clark?
Okay.
He got a whole shrine of her. What? He's like unusually like.
a fiance, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
You say it's not her.
So
He is in love with her, bro.
here it is.
He risk it all.
Here it is. This week's edition of the WNBA Minute. For those that don't know, 60 seconds on the clock. It is visual. The mic is cut off immediately at the conclusion of the 60 seconds.
Trust me.
Generational Alex, are you ready?
Oh my bad. The clock starts when the music plays.
All right.
Here we go.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so the Commissioner Cup is wrapping up. The Commissioner Cup Championship games coming up on June 30th. The New York Liberty have locked up their spot in the East. Right now it is between the Minnesota Lynx and the Las Vegas Aces. Who's going to take the spot in the West? Those will be decided tomorrow in tomorrow's night's game. Tune in at 10 p.m. for those. It's most likely going to be the Lynx. The Lynx are pretty good in the Commissioner's Cup. They won it 2 years ago, and they are currently number 1 in not just the league, but in the Western Conference as well.
Okay.
When it comes to Rookie of the Year projections, it looks like Olivia Miles is looking to wrap it up because she is currently shooting out of her mind and being one of the critical players in the leading Minnesota Lynx. Right now with an average of 18.1 points, 5.9 assists, and 5.1 rebounds. She is absolutely killing it as a rookie this year, definitely helping the Lynx remain their spot. So look forward to June 30th. I believe it's going to be the New York Liberty versus the Minnesota Lynx in the Commissioner Cup Finals, winning that prize pool of $500,000. And that's your WNBA Minute with Alex Weir.
58 seconds.
Oh, with the outro.
Oh, there it was. Alex, that was great work. That was your best one yet.
Thank you.
Best one yet. Informative, entertaining. You have inspired me.
I'm glad.
And I think I've been perusing the recent schedules, and the game tonight, the Toronto Tempo at the Indiana Fever.
That's going to be a good one.
I really like the Fever laying the 7.5.
Oh yeah, no, I think
I really do.
I think I got Caitlin going.
Is that a get right? Is that a get right?
Toronto's in a bit of a tailspin. They're not playing well. Let me see what TV station it's on.
Ion.
It is not on Ion.
It's on Amazon Prime. You can watch it there.
It is not.
Neil,
It's not on Prime. Oh.
don't do it.
It is on USA Network.
Don't do it.
Oh.
Hey,
do it.
Neil, do you want to
And
wait to
TSN
watch
in Canada.
every WNBA game? You can. You can purchase the League Pass.
No, thank you.
How many, legitimately, how many people in our chat know how many teams there are in the WNBA? I'm not. being
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I said you don't answer. What is the name of this Seattle team in the WNBA?
That one I would get.
You would get that one.
I know that.
How about Portland?
Are they the Thorns?
No, they're the Fire.
Fire, right?
They're the
Fire.
all right.
Yeah.
They're one of the new teams of this year,
Yeah.
the expansion team. So it was them and then Toronto were the two expansion teams that were added this year.
Yeah. Well, Detroit's coming on board soon.
They're trying to
2029,
suck
baby.
you into a get right. Don't do it.
Sean, I really like the
But
build-up.
No get right.
The lay of the land.
Don't
Do it,
Neil,
Neil.
listen to me. Don't turn the get right into a party gimmick.
It's not no, Sean, but that's why I went in and did the research.
Okay.
You know what I
You're
mean?
not going to make it a get right, though, right?
Hold on, just hold on. Just hold on. Okay.
Do it for
Let
the
your
audience,
emotions
Neil.
get the best
All right.
of you
You gotta
the
do it
last
for the
time,
plot.
We are at 73 and 41.
Neil, it's Caitlin Clark.
I know.
Come on.
Do you hear me?
She's
They're
going
trying to
23
beat
plus tonight.
I got you last time.
Wait,
trying to
can we?
beat you.
All right.
I'm
Can
your
we?
friend.
Can we get a prop bet on that? Where?
A Caitlin Clark stat line?
Yeah. Like what are we looking at?
I think
in the books.
tonight she goes 23, 10.
No, what are the
and-
sports
what's
books
the
say?
line?
What's the line? We are 73 and 41. Last time out was Tigers, Jack Flaherty versus Baltimore loss. We still have open Michigan State over 3.5 wins in football. So we're 73 and 41. These are the ones, Sean, that I hit though. And KG, you can relate. These are the ones that I hit. Sean, I'm gonna go ahead and lay it on there. Indiana Fever minus the 7.5 tonight. Get right against the Toronto Tempo. Tempo's struggling coming
I
in.
hope you're
They've
right.
been getting blown out lately.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, I feel it, Sean. It speaks to me.
I'm just
Clark
telling
over
you
under
as a
20
friend,
and a
I
half.
think you succumb to peer pressure. I
No,
do.
they
all started yelling get right.
No,
Plus
that
money,
had
actually.
nothing to do
All
with
right,
it.
okay.
That had nothing to do with it.
I'm concerned.
Caitlin Clark over under is 20.5, and it's plus money for the over.
20 and a half?
Yep.
Yeah. I think she's doing it. I think she's going over that.
That worries me about the Fever bet because that seems kind of
She's
low.
my girl.
That does worry me. But I'm going to stand up. This is more of a Toronto travel issue. Like that's what it is, Sean.
Okay.
Sean, tune in for
It is.
Perfect.
Sean. What do I got to do to get you to tune in for one game?
Just ask me.
Tune
Tonight.
in for one game.
Tonight, the get
Okay.
right.
Tonight.
Just parachute in for the fourth
All right.
quarter when it's cover time.
I'll watch.
Okay.
You have my word. I'll
love that.
watch.
Let's go.
Well, I don't know. Hold on. Let me. I wanna
Hockey's
see what
over.
No, I want to see what the World Cup schedule is right now. No, I want to see what is.
Oh,
there-
wait a minute.
games
Well,
tonight.
Argentina's playing at 9.
Carolina's
Yeah,
celebrating.
yeah.
New York's on fire. You're okay.
France is at what? France is the early
France is
game.
at 3.
France
that's
is
at
3
3.
o'clock. Iraq and Norway's at 6, and Argentina, Algeria at 9.
It
Yeah,
slots
but
nicely into that window. 7
Argentina
o'clock.
should win tonight in like glorious fashion. So, I mean,
All right,
Tie game.
I'll try.
all right.
Good job,
I'll try.
Thank you.
There you go. So we have it. Stamp get right. 73 and 41.
Going forward, we got to stop telling them the time because I want to be able to get my shit off and yell time for the people. So we got to stop giving them the 15 to
Yeah. You know what? Hey,
love when he goes up by time.
speaking of that, Sean. So one time when I was doing a match one time, We lost all video feed for a Detroit City match one time with the production. We lost all video feed. I had to do the open based off the 20-second windows by feel. I had to do it by feel, just from having done hundreds of them and stuff like that. That's the last step in all this. And JB, listen up, because you're part of this. When you can feel it, that's when you're an expert at your craft. Mm-hmm. When you don't need a clock, where you know internally where you're at. So I think that's what it is. No more time updates. We've graduated from that.
You got this.
I got it.
I believe.
We will keep the clock for the people at home to play along.
I'm just telling you, I believe, because I don't want you to kill me. So definitely, I believe 100%.
Chuck Brewer, Neil, when Detroit's WNBA team starts back up, can we get 2 minutes a week? Yeah, we'll I'm sure we'll be getting guests and stuff as they start building up. Yeah. Okay. Nitty gritty. What's on the smoker tonight, Sean?
I don't know yet. That's a really good question. I don't know yet. I'm going to go home and have a conversation with my kid because we're actually home tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might do wings. I haven't done wings in a while.
I'm doing steaks tonight on the grill.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. So.
What kind of steak?
Strip steak, New York strip.
Oh, yeah.
I buy the mass block and have them sliced.
I like a good strip, man.
It is underrated.
Yeah.
I know. Give me the ribeye every day.
The right way?
It is the strip steak is underrated.
$7 a pound when you buy the big one and have them slice it up. And you can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
We do have a little bit of breaking news before we get out of here.
Where's Sorsby going now?
No, it's not.
He's
Sorsby.
transferring to Michigan.
The PWHL, apparently they have had a trade for forward Hillary Knight from the Las Vegas team in exchange for our first-round pick, the 3rd overall.
Hillary Knight's a name, yeah. They've already made more moves.
I love Sean's face. Sean got the best faces.
Hey, Sean, ISO, ball, here.
No, listen, I had the opportunity. I called the Women's World Championship. It was outstanding. It was so much fun. It's going to take time to get this off the ground in mass. You have some people that are falling all over themselves because it's women's sports and everything. But if you really want to grab people, you have to grab some names and you have to be good. That's the way it is. I mean, that's the reality of it.
And they did.
And some people don't think it's a good product. I like hockey. Me personally, I like hockey.
I called some of their matches for Canadian TV. And look, I went into it. I didn't know exactly what it was going to be like. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It is the puck moves, they pass a lot, and there's a lot of free open skating. It's as close to the PWHL is closer to international hockey than the NHL is. Is that fair?
I think the one difference is so many people
in style.
Used to. Yeah, I think so many people are used to seeing the best versus the best, and then when they go to the professional women's league, it's not up to par. Because it was outstanding at the World Championship in 2017. Really, and there is no hatred in sports like U.S. women and Canada women. There is no hatred. I won't hear an argument. They hate each other. With the fire of 10 million suns, they really do. They hate each other, and so that makes it cool. They've got a lot of work to do on the league itself, though. Yeah. They do.
There you go. All right, Sean Belizean. My name is Neil Rule. JB Smooth, KG, Generational Alex, good stuff. Young Joey, good stuff. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Don't forget, Crunch Time coming up next, 11 to 1. Well, see you later.